No.
Okay, so picking up where we left off, the group went about their day, learning of an event happening in 2 days' time and getting more information about Cassian and the Claws. Everyone then split up and did their business, helping a bard, talking to Mel, and visiting an observatory. They met with a Chiropteran man named Orion and took him up on offer to try his dream potions. Sidon and Archeron took the dive. One was nice, one was less pleasant. But as Archeron goes up to get some air and Sidon sits up, what is everyone in this room doing?
Maeve is petting Porridge.
Okay.
That's it.
The familiar, not the food.
She's just slapping wet porridge.
Sounds like good macaroni.
That's what it sounds like. This is a serious campaign, guys.
Yeah, this isn't the honey campaign, stop it.
For some reason, all campaigns with us does this.
It's crazy. It sounds like we're the problem.
Crazy.
Oh, that's a problem? But yes, Maeve is just giving little scritches.
I'll get up and I'll be like, do you have any more of those dream potions?
Well, not currently. I can make some. They can be ready soon, within tomorrow afternoon, something like that. Let's say.
How many could you get ready in that time?
2 properly, and maybe 3 if I was to rush them slightly.
Sidon's already addicted to these.
I'm not addicted. I'm just wondering, like, if you were to do a rush job on them, would there be any risk of side effects?
I don't know.
There's always a risk of side effects.
Maybe just stick to the making of 2.
Yes, that sounds right. And as you're talking to him, he's like looking through books and scrolls and stuff in the desk for something. The only thing I'll mention is that as Maeve, you're petting Porridge, that's crazy. You hear a voice in your head just say, I'm surprised you told the half-orc about your little secret.
Orling, excuse me.
She can't hear this.
My immersion is broken.
I couldn't remember the word.
Yeah, no, if you say Orling now, I will edit it.
Orling.
Go on, try again.
I feel like it's just like, I'm surprised.
Rewind.
Orling.
I'm surprised you told the Orling about your little secret.
Well, friends and getting closer to people. It's not exactly something I can keep a secret forever.
I'm not surprised you called him friend.
She'd shift uncomfortably.
Did you say, I'm not here to judge, I was just mentioning it. I'm getting close to that, by the way. Just talking to fun people. You feel the connection fade.
Okay. That sounded sarcastic. Okay, sure.
Maeve can't have friends.
Maeve doesn't really have friends. This is new. Yeah, I think she'd approached I've forgotten his name. Orion. It's so close to Orion.
Batman. It's gone up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she'd approach Orion and just closer and quieter, be like, if you can spare one of those potions, I'd be happy to pay.
No, you don't have to pay. More, he's trying to find the words. Guinea pigs, tests, more people to test on. But I'll have to make them, probably, tomorrow afternoon. They could be done, 2 of them. Now where was it? He sort of flies up, you see the wings unfurl, he flies up to a different
Oh, okay.
thing, trying to find something. But yes,
Archon probably come back in at this point. Clearly, he's like gone outside, done his circular breathing, you know, like
Hyperventilated.
Pardon?
Hyperventilated.
Yeah, hyperventilated for a short while. Come back in, has composed himself as best he can.
Archie, you okay?
Yeah, it was. It's just I wasn't. He said it would be a nice dream, and it was. Well, it started off nice. It just turned pretty horrible there at the end. A bit of a unexpected nightmare that I wasn't quite, mentally, physically prepared for spiritually.
Mine was good for me.
Well, yeah, great. I don't know if it was maybe I drank it wrong or Sir Orion. Was it meant to be like a nightmare?
No, that's why I'm confused now. No, I'm not sure why it was. I guess it might be not incomplete, but not imperfect. You'd feel all right, yes, like physically.
Physically, yeah, I feel okay physically. It was just a yeah. I mean, sorry if it was a bit of an overreaction. It was it's quite a vivid nightmare, and it was I mean, it started off great. It started off really nice, and then he does the airplane crashing.
What's an airplane? The skyship crashing. Well, Orion sort of finds the thing he's looking for on the shelf and then flies down sort of next to you, Archeron, and just says, "Well, I'm not sure if this can compensate for that, but I do have something that sorry, I couldn't help but notice that I assume that is your familiar and the spellbook. So
yes, of course.
So I assume you're a wizard or a practitioner of magic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, a student of.
Well, I have this that I've not really found much use of, and I thought you might want it. And he sort of hands you a sort of pale scroll, like a piece of parchment, with a sort of a small blue gem, like that fits in like your palm, and he sort of hands them both to you.
Okay. Oh, thank you so much. Would I at glance know what the gem is, or
you can make a Arcana check.
Yeah. Okay.
Or investigation. But I know Arcana's high.
Definitely Arcana. Yeah.
Yes, 30.
Nice.
Wow.
So with that, I'll also give you the thing as well. So
I see through the ethereal plane. The soul is laid bare in front of me.
Everyone in this room are fiends.
Yeah.
So
Shit.
you notice very quickly that the gem is blue quartz.
Okay. Is
that is an item on D&D Beyond.
Okay.
And you sort of unfold the scroll, and it's for a spell that you don't immediately recognize, but with that 30 Arcana, you can tell it's like I don't say like a custom spell, but it's a spell that isn't like you've not seen it taught when you were at the university. I will send it to you in your chat.
Okay, cool.
It's a scroll of that, which you could copy into your spellbook.
Oh, wonderful. Cool. Oh, well, thank you. Okay, so I just need to check something. Mm-hmm. When I copy spells, I need the gold equivalent. Is this with this one? Am I able to just
I will say that he could. It would take the time, obviously not very long, but he would give you the components, the cost.
I'll have a look at that in a second. Then. Awesome. Thank you so much. Are these? Yes, wonderful. Thank you. He's like a bit flustered. Well, yes. Are you yourself a wizard?
No, not really anything specific. I guess the closest would be like an artificer, but not really. I just dabble.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I would love to spend a little bit more time in your library, and when the sky clears up. And it's actually one thing I was going to mention. Since we've been here, it's been very overcast, and do you often get the chance to observe the celestial bodies?
Well, it's not. It is very overcast here, so it is difficult to study the celestial bodies and stars. But I just make sure to look and have a friend who can read the sky, so I know whether it's going to be cloudy or not cloudy at specific days. So I do it then.
Oh, wonderful. Well, if it's possible one day when it's not overcast, and if I'm still here, I'd love to come and have a peek through. I promise, and I sound like the dirtiest, like side eye to side on. I promise I won't change any of the of the what would the word be? Coordination,
coordinates, I guess, or
I won't fill
devices.
Any of the knobs. eyebrows.
Yes, of course. If you can definitely when it is nicer, cloudy, of course. But if you need anything, I'm for now at your disposal. But yes, whoever wants to, they can join me at the event in 2 days' time, 2 evenings' time.
Is that direct
To everyone.
to everyone? So we need
Awesome.
one more way to get in then.
Well, there's Mel, and I think the
Well-
best option would be me go with Mel as like hired muscle.
Doesn't really matter to me as long as we get in there.
Yeah. Think Maeve Slab go with Cassian, and Drac and Artron go with Ryan, and I go with Mel.
I'm good with that, if everyone's agreed. And of course, if it's fine by you, Ryan.
Yes, of course.
Well, it seems we have a plan.
Cha-ching!
Clothes?
Oh, yeah.
What time of day is it? Is it like
It's
early evening?
It's late afternoon, early evening, so probably about 6.
So would that be clothes shops open
Yeah,
now? Or would...
things will be open. You probably see the clothes shop from where you are. But yeah, you can see it's open currently. Probably the last thing you'll be able to do, but yeah.
Before we do, and I know May's been stroking porridge, but I'm gonna call him to me. And okay, he's gonna do like a very broad sweep of the room before he comes and like lands near my shoulder or on my shoulder or on whatever. Can I have him briefly look, just not like in a surreptitious way, but any books on there that I think he thinks would be especially interesting for me? That's such a weird sentence to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, right?
Yes.
Investigation, perhaps.
Yeah, go for a make an investigation check.
Oh, he's not smart. Damn, I forgot how stupid the fucking bird is. 3.
3.
It's literally a tenth of the roll.
You find a few
the bookshelf.
bonk. It's like glass books. You see, there's Goddess of the Silver Sky, an Ode to Lunar Epic, which appears to be like a play based on the Moon Goddess. There is a book of moon-themed riddles.
Okay. He's not going to take any. It's just any that caught his eye. But I presume all of these ones. I
mean, the only one that might be, there's like a book on astrology.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to take it.
And a book on like the moons and the tides and things.
Okay, I'll make a note of that, and just like not an action. I will make a note.
Cool. But yes. What are you guys doing?
So what's our plan then? It's early
we
evening.
need to get you some clothes.
I was going to say, as in like, as much as I don't know about fashion, I don't think Yogi cuts the event.
I mean, it might cut mustard. It could possibly cut mustard, but I think that perhaps in this instance, although it obviously is of great sentimental value, it perhaps draws the wrong attention for this kind of event. And also, since you'll be wearing a mask anyway. And by the way, this is a side question, but has anyone thought about the masks? Artron's really excited.
Mm-hmm.
Do we get the mask there, or do we get to make
No.
Of course, my own mask. You can't trust that the mask there will fit the mise en scène.
Well, I don't know. I've never been to a masquerade thingy ball.
Me either.
I had a thought for a mask.
Oh yes.
I want a wolf mask.
Well, I also was thinking of a canine-inspired one. Yes.
Oh, we could all go as canines.
No.
No, we're not going as a squad.
The last thing we need
Release
is
the
to draw
hounds.
attention to ourselves.
Well, I mean, in that way, as individuals, of course, draw the eye.
Yes, of course.
Yes, but as we don't want to be all wearing, the Pink Lady's jacket, for example. And he looks at it thinking, I could pull off a Pink Lady's jacket.
I still want a wolf mask, though.
Yes, okay. Well, that's fine.
Simon's like a child.
what a bit of tiger.
I want to be a Super Saiyan. I wanna.
Feet.
And maybe yourself. So obviously the I don't say second best dressed in the group, but obviously is up there on the leaderboard. What was it that you were thinking of?
Well, I'll have a browse, but if I can't find anything, I've got a few ideas. I just need to find a fabric shop.
Well, there's a wonderful place I bought these boots from.
Remember the name, James?
Hang on, I might have written down somewhere. Oh, Velvet.
Nope.
No, I haven't done.
The Silverloom Weavers.
Oh, that was it, yeah. The Silverloom Weavers. Sorry, I was writing it down.
Okay. Sounds good. We could head there.
Yeah, sounds some places any.
Yeah, cool. I'm just writing something down, sorry. Okay, so you exit the observatory.
As we leave the observatory, I want to see if I can spin the ball in the middle of the room.
Are you being subtle about this?
Jeez.
No, as I walk past, I'm just going to flick it with my hand and see what happens.
Okay, can it be a strength check?
The whole thing crumbles.
Don't go too high. Okay.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
it moves. You see Orion show, you go get out. First time you see him properly angry.
I didn't know.
It's lucky that he's not going with him, isn't it?
Yeah,
We're not really we're not really a group. We're just associates at this point. So sorry.
Okay.
We picked him up on the street.
Maeve has just given him
Literally.
the most evil side eye ever.
Come
You dick.
D&D Beyond's just asked me to verify that I'm a human.
Oh,
Too bad.
Oh,
Oops.
the AI, it's going to be revealed. The AI, yeah, sure.
That's weird.
That's
When
what
it's when I was saving something as well. Like what? It's really
Oh.
intelligence.
Okay, so you all head to the Silverloom Weavers. Archon, you went there once before. And so it's about 6 o'clock. And you sort of lead them there. I don't remember what I described it like because I don't care enough.
Wow.
It's like a market.
It was, yeah. It was on this upmarket. I think there was definitely a type of wood that I said, but I don't remember. Oak. It's an oak wooden building with purple like engravings and filigree. The doors open, or like slightly open, and you can see inside is the woman, or sorry, is the person that Archeron. Fuck my brain, sorry. The person that Archon identified as a Lunakin, who is the proprietor of the store, sort of going around fixing things behind the counter and stuff like that.
Hello, good evening.
So I'm trying to find the somebody notes. Yes. Oh, hello. So they put their hands together and do that very sort of elegant flourish. See the long sort of silvery hair that sort of glows very slightly blue, and they wear sort of fine silks and fabrics. What can I do for you?
We have a. I'm not sure if you've heard of the Full Moon Facade ball dance that's going to be in a few nights' time. We've been fortunate enough to score some invitations. However, our friend here is sartorially challenged, and I gesture to
I'm sorry,
the
what word was that? What
sartorial
does that mean?
fashion.
Uh,
I assume you're asking that in character.
I mean, it's a word that I don't think is very well known. So
Yeah.
It's
I
both,
hope I'm
to be
reading it
honest.
right now. Jesus Christ. I think it is. He has past fashion by on the other side of the street. Form over function. Sorry, function over form. And we're here to please do something about that.
well, for something as exquisite as that, I feel that a lot of you would need a change of outfit.
So
like,
of course, we're not
looking
going to be wearing
over-
these old things. No.
Looking over all of you.
Yes,
I
this is
didn't
my rough
really-
and tumble.
bring any clothes other than like normal clothes, so I should probably.
Well. You see, they sort of like clap their hands together as you're speaking, sort of cutting you off slightly, and sort of like go around the desk and say, "Well, let us see what we can do for you. What is your price range and time?"
Oh well, obviously when is the dance in like 3 or 4 days time?
So it's 2 evenings from today.
Okay, so it's not a great amount of time, so I'm afraid it might have to be something off the rack. But
Well, I
you
do
know,
work pretty quickly, so...
well, excellent. I think you should treat the most heinous cases first. Sidon?
hi.
Well, let's see what we can do. And you sort of see they get out some like tape measures and things like that, and start like measuring things like that. And while they're doing that, sort of says to you, say to the rest of you, if there's anything that takes your fancy, please don't hesitate to ask. Just make sure you want to look good. And goes back to the sun.
As they're sorting Sidon out, can I have a look around and see if they have like rolls of fabric? Like, because usually there's like a wall of fabrics. And
Yeah,
stuff.
you see there is like a wall of different coloured fabrics and different textures and types.
Cool, because I think Maeve is looking for some tulle and some silk.
Yeah, you can
Tulle
find
is like
Frilly stuff for tutus.
yeah, it's like net material, but it's
Yeah.
not as harsh as net.
Yes, nothing but net.
Nothing but net. Pew, pew, pew,
You
pew.
use it to make a skirt like billow out.
Yeah.
without having, like,
Yeah.
arrows beneath it.
But you can also. So the idea that I've got is to cut little shapes out of it, and especially for like the arm pieces, because I haven't sent the picture yet of what she's wearing. But there's like these braces almost that are like made of that material. So she's gonna need a bunch of that, and she also wants silk.
Yeah, so you can find that pretty easily. Getting the raw materials is cheaper than buying them. Oh, sorry, buying like a full outfit. Obviously, you would have to make it.
Yeah.
What
But
happens
I
if you
would-
roll blood on making it?
Well, then I think you can guess.
Patchwork job.
But you can probably get how much are you thinking?
I don't think we need a lot.
Like enough to make a dress and then excess in case something goes wrong.
Probably for excess as well. Probably because this is very quality material.
Yeah,
probably
it's high quality.
2 or 3 gold.
We'll say 3 because she's probably getting enough that it's 3.
Yeah.
Cool.
I can't imagine what 3 goals worth of tool would look like. It's a
Well, it's
lot.
not just tulle; it's also like silk.
Silk.
Yeah, silk is expensive, so
She'd also need like bits of elastic for like around
Yeah,
the
I was
waist
gonna
and
say,
stuff like that.
Other fabrics and materials.
And then the only thing that she'll probably be buying is shoes because she's not a cobbler. She can't make
what
shoes.
sort of shoes?
You know what they look like, so they're just like heels, but with like that sort of
Yeah.
see-through material around the front.
Probably they'll probably be pretty expensive. So we'll say how. Ocean, do you remember how much you used?
Yeah, it was. I think I spent 8 or 10 gold.
I think it was something like that. I was going to say 7.
wasn't
I was going to say 7. So
I will
So
say.
it's 10 altogether.
As
Yeah.
a rule, women's shoes tend to be pricier.
yeah, okay. So we'll call it 12 gold altogether.
Cool.
I mean, in the real world, don't let me.
Yeah.
impart.
No, I know. I was trying to think of how much it would be anyway. So
Yeah. It'd be like Louis Vuittons, with the red bottoms.
yeah,
Oh shit, she's gonna need. She's not gonna be able to make a mask. Do they have masks here?
yeah. You can find some masks.
How much would a You know what it looks like again. How much would like a...
You assume I remember the image you sent me 4 days ago.
I'll send it now. I'll send it to everyone so everyone can see how fashionable she is.
Is she making it here now, or...?
No, she'd be taking it back and making it in the evenings.
I think Artron would be also observing the masks. He would be looking for kind of a like a dog. Like a
that is an outfit.
Go on, Pete. What were you going to say, Pete? Huh?
Yeah, Pete.
Yeah, we'll say for that mask, it's probably not more than a gold, like a gold and a half.
Cool.
So 1 gold, 5 silver, because it's relatively simple. But yeah, what about the rest of you?
Yeah, I'll be looking for like a wolf, not a wolf, clearly a dog mask.
Yeah, you can find that. Probably again, same price.
Gold and a half.
Yeah.
Also, see, Archon does have nice clothes, but he's he's torn, and he would be voicing this to anyone who is prepared to stand next to him when he talks. His concern is obviously he said that he is going to be disguising himself to go, potentially disguising himself to go to the party, but he still wants to dress nice. Regardless of whether anyone else is going to see it, so he'd be examining jackets and fine trousers and stuff. He's got the shoes are good all-purpose shoes. I don't think he'd be too concerned about them. They're very nice. He's going to keep them very nice, and he's going to polish them and stuff. But a very fine a velvety. No, he's got a velvet jacket, more like a shot silk jacket. And for those who don't know, shot silk is that two-tone silk. So it has it's two quite distinctive colours on it, depending on how the light captures it. I know a surprising amount about how to make clothes, because as my mother-in-law and my wife. But yes, he would look at that kind of thing. The trousers, I think he'd probably be less concerned with, but he'd definitely be interested in a waistcoat as well, like a very practical, highly buttoned waistcoat.
Yeah, you can find pretty much anything here. For that stuff, probably another 5, 6, 7. Call it 7 gold.
Okay.
If you're buying nice things.
Yeah. With that and the thing, and the mask and nice socks as well. I'll just call it 10 gold for the sake of argument.
Okay.
And that gives me time to say, oh, I also bought this, and it'll be a little thing,
yeah.
a little. If there's a tiny little gold chain that he might be able to put a watch on, or nice handkerchiefs, stuff like that.
Yeah, things like that you can find. Cool. Obviously, the shop owner is sort of helping Sidon, but Sidon and I guess the rest of you, what are you guys planning on wearing?
Well, I would like to get since I've been mentioned for it anyway, I'll get a a fitted suit, something that actually fits around my rather large chest size, because I'm built. So a nice white shirt and black jacket, some nice trousers, despite the fact that he hates wearing those type suit trousers because he can't move in them as well, and he kind of wolf masquerade mask, so it's kind of what I had in mind is just the top half of a wolf's face, and I've actually gone into Google Images and found something.
He's going as a furry. He's actually going as a
No, it isn't.
That's what they all say.
Kind of a mask like this. I've just put it in the talking time.
Sorry, yeah. The other thing that I can get is a little tiny little bit of fabric for it to make a hat for porridge.
And yeah, that's also a thing. As I also want a trilby hat.
Yeah.
So a black trilby with a white band around it. Yeah.
He's definitely going as a furry.
Yeah. We'll say 5. We'll say 6 gold because you're probably don't care as much about how good the fabric is. So, yeah. What about Drac or Sidon? Oh, sorry. Fucking. What's your name? Slabs. They both begin with S's.
Well, I'm probably just gonna go for something simple, like a 3-piece suit.
Okay.
And then I'd probably go for a mask. Like, you know those witch doctor masks?
Like a fucking one of the plague doctor Raven
Yeah,
masks.
with a beak and stuff.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Like, one of those, but a little bit more, like, fancy instead of just looking weird as fuck.
Like Sidon. Yeah, okay, so 3 pieces, it's probably pretty expensive, and you're very large. So it's probably, let's call it 10 gold.
Yeah, it's fine.
And last but not least, what about you, Slab?
Well, Slab is not in his element here at all. He's confused as hell. It's like, if anyone was actually looking at him, you could tell he's like, what do I
Would
wear?
you be willing to have like advice? Sorry, joking, Woodrick.
Yeah,
you're right.
Because vocally, he's like, from where I grew up was like, we never did these social events. I said, I have no idea what to wear.
Well, you definitely want something that would match your skin and your hair to accentuate what you think of your best feature. I would suggest perhaps having your hair not as up, maybe to the side slightly. What would you say is your best feature?
Me? I haven't really thought about that.
Well, no time like the present. When you meet somebody and you put on, your best face, your best foot forward, what is it you want to pull their eye to?
Well,
Your winning smile, your eyes, perhaps.
We'll go with my eyes.
Pure red eyes.
I would say, looking around, obviously, it's like out of all of us, I don't think it's like you don't see many red eyes.
Well, look at Drac. Drac has black eyes with red in them. My eyes are covered by my glasses.
But we'll go with eyes, as in, I would usually try and win them over with my witty charm.
Well, in that case, then something perhaps subtle, something not to distract too much from your as you say, your dazzling personality. So, a very simple, well-fitted suit, as Sizen's going for, maybe in a blue to complement the green and the orange of your hair.
Slab's just gonna go, yes. As in, like, he has got no grounds to say, I don't like that, because he has no idea.
Yeah, well, I think you can't go wrong in the suit. You can't go wrong. If the clothes maketh the man and all that.
Do they have clothes that fit Slab?
I'm sure they'll have children's clothes. Yes. Well, humans' children's clothes will fit him. Surely.
You do realise that Draka, I'm not the only small race. There are like gnomes and dwarves.
Yeah, but you're really tiny. It's like, a literal
you're just like a giant, though. You're taller than I am, and I'm 6'2", mate.
Just because you're like 4 times the size of me.
You're like 5 chucks tall, Jack.
Jesus, can we stop doing this?
I would say though, what did you have an idea for the mask?
He remembers just looking around at the observatory, and he distinctly remembers the what was it, like a taxidermy cat or like a model cat?
Yeah, it was like a wooden cat.
He just remembers that. It's like cat.
Well, that works very well because there are silver cats, black cats. You could go in a cat theme. It looks like Siden's going for a wolf theme. So yes, just lean into the theme. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, we'll go with the cat then.
Decisiveness, Slab. Decisiveness.
I'm not used to this.
No. But you soon will be. Don't worry. This is probably the most the bravest thing you'll ever do. But don't worry, we'll be right there with you. I suppose it depends when we get to enter.
But aren't you like a bard, like singing and stuff? Isn't that your thing?
Well, yeah, but I've never worn a suit.
Oh yeah, that's
Just think of it as a costume.
yeah.
Okay. And then obviously he goes on to tell the clerk everything that we've just spoke about. It's like this and this.
Does all the other people as well. Does the full conversation.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll say because you're small, it costs less because less material. So we'll call it like 5 gold
5 gold.
altogether.
Is that including the mask as well?
Yes. Yeah.
It's 5 gold. Obviously, out of character, presuming he's not having these made, or they're not.
It'll be probably a mixture of both a little bit, but it'll be fine.
He's like, so how long until? Obviously, I'm not trying to like rush, but just a time frame so we know when to come back.
Well, if you come back tomorrow, late afternoon, tomorrow, I should have things done because most are just adjustments and things like that, so it'll be fine.
Sounds good to me. What about everybody else?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good.
Great. Well, all of you enjoy your evening, and I will see you tomorrow.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So Archie, you're getting anything or?
Oh yes, I have a jacket, a mask. I have. Oh, so I'm going to bring in part of my normal wardrobe. No, I think I'm good to go.
Sounds good.
Excited. It's been a long time since the last time we were at a party. I think was one of the school events. A long time.
It's a school disco.
Yes. The annual Halloween school disco.
With my fire shirt.
Yes, and we went, and it was all good fun.
My light up shoes.
Sliding across my knees.
Yes.
So yeah, it probably took a while for that to happen, so it's probably about 7. So it's getting late. Is there anything you guys want to do before you head to your various places to rest?
I had a realization.
Go on.
I never picked up my backpack from the lively loot, and I only paid for 1 extra day.
I think you think you. Oh.
I didn't.
Yes,
I
that's
didn't.
true.
No one else went and got it for me. Drac got babes.
Yep, you're
not
right.
mine.
You're right.
Couldn't
So
you
surely
ask-
be in our room though. We're there for like a week.
Well, you all have different rooms.
I was
so-
Yeah, I know,
different
but like they knew we were together there, right?
Yeah.
I think they did they?
Well, they knew you guys were like hanging out.
If
Yeah.
you mention it, I'm sure we can like ask.
I reckon it'll
Yeah,
be a
no,
lost
it's fine.
property.
I'm gonna walk over to the lively loot, probably with Drac and
Do you
Archer on
even
anyway.
have anything in your backpack?
I have a bit in my backpack.
So you head back to the live. So who's going to the inn?
I am.
Just 2 of you.
Oh no, well, that's what. Well, I mean, what time is it now?
It's like
At the end of
7. It's gonna be about 6:30 when you get there.
It's probably the end. Like, I
Yeah, end of the
I'll
day,
try to
yeah.
end of the day. Yeah. Yeah, I think you would.
Okay,
have
so
that.
you 3 go in there, and then okay, cool. So the 3 of you head to the inn. It's sort of getting. It's now dark now. The lanterns have been lit. There are some, there's less people around. And you get to the inn, and sort of as you sort of walk in, sort of start going, you see the barkeep. Actually, I have the map down now. You see the Subsec, go away. You see the barkeep sort of like washing a mug as he is always doing for some reason. And you sort of see as you walk in, he sort of makes eyes at all of you and sort of like holds for half a second and say, one moment, please. Just wait here for a second. And you see, so he goes into the back room, and after like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, comes out with a letter. And he says, a man left you a letter dark hair, blue eyes. He wore like a suit armor. I can't really tell.
Who's the letter for? Sorry.
You. Oh, he just said to give it to one of you guys.
Did he say his name?
I don't remember.
Was it one of the Drake guards?
No.
It's Galen.
That does match the message description of Galen.
It's
Who
Galen.
the fuck's Kalen?
He was the guy.
guy
You weren't in the
Oh,
session when
yeah,
you fought.
that-
He was the
was
guy
in
at the end of
session.
the last session. End of the last
Yeah.
session you were in.
Yeah.
Before you were gone for that week.
Oh, the rogue
Yeah.
guy.
The rogue guy.
Yeah, the
guy,
guy
yeah.
in the cellar.
Sort of hands it to you. It's just sort of like this plain, like envelope with no crest. It's just like red wax on it.
Who wants to read it?
I think we should do that either in Archie's room or my room because, I don't know who's might be looking, and I don't know what's in it. So,
Fair enough. Arky, you wouldn't happen to have my bag, would you? Or would it still be in that room?
I think it's still in that room. You,
Okay.
you need to give me the key back.
You don't have a
you
spare?
don't get it now, but well, no, because you haven't paid for more than the night.
and
remember.
I give back the barkeep Maeve's key.
Okay.
Thank you.
I remember.
Well,
As
if
you
we
get
have
my
this
bag.
letter, how far away are we from, like, how far away is the inn, like, divergent from the manor?
Ooh, it's pretty far.
Would the party so what I'm looking for now, would it be easier for me to send Porridge to find everyone and bring them back, or would it be easier for us to go to them?
So you guys are at the inn. You were in the shopping district, so you went opposite directions.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause
When
they
I'm in
are-
familiar form, I can't talk. No, I can't. I know it'd be too far. Never
No.
mind. No,
Yeah,
sorry.
you're way
Okay.
too far.
Let me see if I've got message.
They'd be out of
Oh,
range.
well,
as
yeah, well out the way,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah,
Message
sorry,
like
holy shit.
120 feet or something.
I could
yeah.
write in the sky. Guys, come back. We've got a letter.
No, you can just
That's
The only use for Skywrite.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter.
Yeah, so you go up to Susan. You can pretty easily grab your bag.
Yeah, I'll grab my bag again.
Do
Make him
you
roll for it.
guys? No. Do you guys read the letter now, or do you wait?
I mean, you
think
could
we-
always read it, tell Sidon what it says, and then Sidon could tell us.
Yeah, we'll read it now, and then we will, read it there, and then we can discuss it tomorrow.
Okay, who opens it?
Well, if we go into my room, I would like to be the one to open this message from this person that I apparently met, who's Kaylin.
You didn't notice it. You didn't get a second name, so yeah.
Okay.
Just Kaylin. Kaylin is this guy.
Yeah, he's in my notes as smug rogue.
There you go. You're right. So you open, and it's just like a plain bit of parchment. Not plain bit of parchment, but like a normal bit of parchment with red lettering, like red ink. And I'll put it in the talkie town. Someone can read it out loud.
That's a Luke. Oh my god. Okay. It is not. It is not safe. They know he is gone. They will be watching, waiting, anticipating. Don't do anything alone. They will come for you. They will do the work. They will do what they must. Trust no one, not even your shadow. For if the time is right, they will strike. They will fight. I missed some vital context. I think I may have, had a slight disassociative episode. What the hell, guys?
Yeah,
What the
that's
hell?
very cryptic.
That was quite cryptic, but it also makes it seem like I shouldn't leave the inn tonight. I'm going to, but
we need to let. We need to. Oh, I know. Wait, this is easy. We can do this. Porridge, come here. How big is the? I know it's a short letter, but can I make it any smaller and hand it to him so he can carry it?
Like a messenger pigeon.
Yeah, like
Okay.
a messenger.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, a messenger porridge. Yeah,
A messenger porridge.
yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna look him dead in the eye, and I'm gonna okay, boy, you've got to go and take this to Maeve and Slav. Do you understand? Woof. Do you understand? Woof. And because he is occasionally distracted. Yes, your time to shine, buddy. So to make it a little bit easier, I'm gonna like tie it with some ribbon like around his neck so it won't impair his flight. I'm gonna see if I can like a little brassiere, so it's on his chest, so it won't be flapping about and it won't drop out. Is that okay? Okay.
He just stares at you blankly.
Do you understand what I'm asking you to do?
Nods.
Okay. Good guy. Good porridge. Right, off you fuck. And I open the window. And
So fools for half a second before.
Never heard you swear before, Archer.
I don't. No. That wasn't a swear.
So can I just ask? Can I just ask? So you're giving Porridge the letter to fly off when you know Silent's gonna leave in like.
No, he just said he doesn't want to leave.
He said he shouldn't, but he will.
Why will he leave? Why? What? Are you going on that sudden?
I want to.
Well, he's gone now. Retore, what are you doing to me? Right, okay, if Porridge gets hurt, I'm holding you personally responsible.
I can catch up to Porridge.
You can't, he's gone, he's a bird.
He's gone.
Quick.
He's gone.
You're only quick for a little bit. He's perpetually fast. Right, he's gone. He's gone.
He can just fly straight. You need to run like through the streets.
Yeah, you got a duck and weave, and he, literally as the crow flies. He's probably already there, man. Probably not. I look out the window. He's like landed, and there's a twig.
There's a heap on the ground. He's scratching some glass.
But before you go, Sad, and I mean, if we to trust no one, then obviously Maeve and Slab need to know. I could have sent my frigging horse. Never mind. Anyway, what you need to know is what I need to know is who is the they in this.
I assume it's the Red Hand dudes.
Crimson Hand.
Crimson Hand, that's the one.
Red Hand.
the Crimson Hand. So, but are they? Well, he mentioned this thing about not even your shadow. I'd like to make because these guys have shown some vague competence with spell casting, especially on the locked door and there was like not a trap but like a puzzle.
But in the fight, there was the guy they were fighting was definitely competent with spells.
Yeah. Well, there was also the if you kicked in the wall, it got rid of the stairs, which shows like forethought and conjuration and stuff like that. I don't really know how to ask the question, but I would like to flip through my magical file of facts to see if I can associate what he might meaning when he says "do not even your shadow." Like, could they be referring to like the ethereal realm or anything like that, or that kind of hoochie-woochie?
Yeah, make me a. I think either. I'm gonna say investigation.
God damn it! That's fine. That's +7. That's fine. I've passed it. It's fine. I was gonna add a thing to it, but it's too late.
13. Thinking about it, I mean, you've heard of the undead that are sometimes called shadows.
They're not our shadows, though, are they?
They're not your shadows, yeah. So that crosses your mind. Spells like. What's the spell called? Some certain illusion spells can manipulate your sight. You can manipulate the shadow almost like Dr. Facilier and Princess and the Frog. But you don't. It could just be a wording, but you're not sure.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll just have to wait to see if Porridge returns. And he says at the window, like any good pet owner would.
Wistfully.
Like
the rain coming down it.
Look like your husband's gone to war.
Yeah. Gonna prestidigitate like starlight falling on my brow.
It gets in your eye.
Yeah. Ow.
I just put the hand on his shoulder and he'll be fine. Don't worry.
It's just been with me since. It's been with me through everything.
Yeah, it feels like forever.
The quills, everything.
It's a bit awkward. I don't know Porridge enough to have an opinion.
He's a good boy.
Cider, are you still here? Shouldn't you?
I'm heading towards
You're
the
staying
floor.
here. I set my bed off. You are staying here for tonight, and you can sleep on the floor. Wait, no, I will make you a bed. Look, we will, and I go around because there's some chairs, and I get the pillows from the chairs, and I make him like a little bed, and like get the spare blankets. And
Okay, wait, before you keep going, Simon, are you staying or are you going?
I want my comfy bed in the manor, please. I appreciate.
Poor Archer.
That's a power kill.
I appreciate the offer, but
Wait, do I have suggestion? God damn it! like Archeron's like you can see like this his brow twitching, like his eye flickering.
Pupils are dilating. And
Maeve has suggestion. Do you want me to come round and suggest?
And then go back.
Yeah.
and then leave.
No, actually, no, maybe second, you're right. That it would be good to have a little bit extra. Well, no.
yeah,
a
just
little
in case
extra
Porridge
exercise.
doesn't make it, I can then tell them as well. You know.
He will make it.
What do you mean?
I-
Cracked slightly.
If. Jesus.
Not because he died, but because he got sidetracked. Because it's a bird, and birds do weird things.
He's not a bird. He looks like a bird. I just need to be clear what he is. He's the embodiment of an angel that's come to this plane to live with us for a little bit and help me learn my magic. He's my best friend.
Not all celestials are angels.
I just want to give Archeron a hug.
Not all
This
celestials are
one
angels.
is like a slightly chaotic good celestial. He's a
Sure,
very good
buddy.
boy.
So, can I make an insight to see if he's telling the truth? I assume he is, but
I mean, Alvin doesn't know if he's telling the truth, so.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Definitely,
Okay.
for sure. I mean, you'd be able to tell, but Archer's like visibly anxious about this, and like as he normally gets when he's anxious, he's gone like a tiny bit pale again, and he keeps like looking out of the window. He doesn't seem to do well when he's in like almost absolute control of things. So he prefer what he'd probably do. It's like start pacing. He would take out all the things he bought and like arrange them, and then start folding the handkerchiefs he bought like very like neatly and have them like arranged in a certain way, and then perhaps would change the way they were ordered, but still make sure they were very like neatly pressed.
Archie,
okay.
are
I'll tell you what.
okay?
I'll
Just-
keep my
just,
eyes
you know,
out for the bird, and it will all be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just
I'll
especially yeah. Well, if Sardon's going, I mean, wait, I can't make him stay there. But maybe he'll wait. I know he likes hanging around with Maeve, so maybe he'll still be there when you're there, and like you could like send him back with a message that you got there safe as well.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
hmm
Do you want a
Okay.
horse?
No, it's all right. I'll walk.
Okay. I don't care about the horse as much. I mean, the horse is a horse. The horse is. I can just create the horse. I'm gonna get sleep in minutes.
Spirit
literally
horse is
just
like.
create
But I
the
can't bring. If Porridge gets hurt, I can't bring him back.
Make a deception check.
No, I can't. I don't have the money to bring him back.
Okay.
Oh,
Right this moment, you can't.
I'm sure. I go. Oh shit! There's my 25 gold worth of incest underneath my pillow. Oh god.
It's like the Tooth Fairy.
right. I'll see you guys later, and I'll start heading off.
Okay.
Okay. No,
Uh,
love you. Do well.
Okay, so you guys have your moment, and at that same time, Maeve and Slab are walking back to Cassian's place. Is there anything you guys talk about on the walk?
I feel like Maeve is just like holding bundles and bundles of cloth in her arms.
Yeah.
She's just like peeking over the top of it, trying to see where she's walking.
Can you see?
Kind of.
Do you need a hand?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay.
Maeve, make me a deck save.
Don't, because if I drop this,
It's just gonna
We
really
drop
low.
tool is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Oh.
21.
Yes!
Yeah. So you see, like, there's a stone that's in front of you that Slab accidentally kicked, but you manage to like hop over it slightly, and you don't fall over.
The thing
Yes.
is as well.
could you please watch your feet?
So Slab wouldn't even have noticed it because his
Yeah.
passive perception. Shit.
It's actually
what?
the second highest in the group, but yeah.
Yeah, 13.
Yeah.
Same as mine.
Oh, the joint highest. But yeah, so you get
Read the wisdom.
well in this proficiency in it.
Oh, yeah.
bard. But yeah, so you two relatively easily get back to Cassian's, and we'll say for the sake of ease, about the same time, you sort of look up and see porridge land on Slab's head with a letter, like around his neck.
Brazied on it. Like
Hi,
imagine
buddy.
like a ribbon like X across his breast.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
he's
so
looking very proud.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, and it would be like what word would he say? It'd be like Angel, like that.
Okay,
Slab.
sure.
So Maeve's just like, Slab, can you hold out your arms for a second?
He does that. And I presume you're just going to swamp him in cloth. And he's
Yeah,
like,
just dump all the cloth into his arm.
You are standing right outside Cassian's house. Yes, okay.
Yeah. Takes the little letter from.
Yeah, so
around.
around that you see porridge say Angel with that
You
letter.
can't make a D, can he?
I know, yeah, with that letter.
Yeah, so she just takes the letter, opens it up, reads it. I assume I'm not gonna have to read it out loud because it's there.
fine. Yeah.
Huh.
You have no context.
Well, on the back, could I have scrawled like we received this from Kaelin?
Maybe just a flat wisdom check.
Yeah. I mean, Archon is much smarter than James is. He's not too diswisdom. A check. You
DC
said,
12.
DC 12. Ugh. 8.
There's no context.
Can I? I would have seen Drac write because he makes a lot of notes in his book.
Mm-hmm.
Would I have seen Archeron write at any point?
You would have seen me. Yeah, you would. I don't know if I'd let you read it, but I would have scrawled in my. I know for a fact that one day I was like drawing and making notes in my book over breakfast.
Would I be able to? Can I do a wisdom or
You can
something
make investigation. I'd say investigation check
to see if I recognise that this is either of their handwriting?
Okay, yeah.
And we don't think Sidon can spell.
It is neither of their handwriting.
So, she's gonna fold it up, pick up this big swab of fabric, and go. Could you get the door, Slab? She's still like grasping the letter in one hand.
So it's just like, I can finally breathe now.
Sorry.
Maybe tell Slab about the letter.
There's
I assume she muttered it out loud.
yeah. It's probably, I'm not gonna like announce it to the street. You know what I mean?
But you're going to have to repeat that when we get inside. I couldn't
Yeah.
hear you under this cloth.
Well, maybe we can actually get inside. Could you please get the door?
He reaches on tippy toes to get the door handle.
The door's
Thank
locked.
At the
you.
door.
The door's locked.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Okay. No, I'm not going to do it.
Maybe can you reach the bell?
I mean, I could do something else, but it might alert everybody.
Yeah, maybe don't
nearby.
cast that
Yeah,
spell.
maybe not.
Do it.
Maybe just knock.
The spell?
The spell I,
Maybe
spell I
just-
have.
Maybe just
No, no, no.
knock with your hand. Like
Yeah, I was going to do that anyway.
I'm just
Thank
being
you.
annoying. Yeah, so you knock, and a few minutes later, Alex comes out. Oh, well, hello. Just like opens the door.
just a muffled hello.
That's a lot of. Here you go. And he sort of like grabs half of the cloth
Oh, thank you.
and puts you both in.
Is Porridge? Are you keeping him with you, or would you?
Yeah, I'm gonna say he's
Porridge
like,
is just
sitting,
sitting
on
on
Slab's
Slab's
head
head.
still.
Yeah,
It's
it's not moved unless forced to. Yeah, so he
Making
brings
them
you in.
miss.
Where would you like this cloth?
Just in my room, if that's okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Sort of goes up. He just give me the other bit. He just like takes the other half and brings it upstairs. He says, "Cassian's in the games room."
Right, thank you.
Cool.
So at this point, I'm not going to do it because you would have heard everything. But Maeve is going to reiterate this letter to Slab, and then maybe like hold out a finger for Porridge to like jump onto her hand,
Yeah, Porridge jumps
and
in
then
the
just bring him up and give
He's
him
quite
a little
large.
fuss.
Well, it looks like a magpie, but it's the size of a large. It's like the largest corvid. I think it's a raven or a crow. It's really quite large.
So it'd probably be like an arm or like a
Yeah.
like your wrist or something.
Definitely the rest. Yeah.
Like the whole hand. Yeah.
Yeah, like lands on your
Just
wrist.
give him a little scritch. And then I think she'd like walk around until she could find like a piece of paper and a quill.
But yeah, obviously the Slab's also going to ask, like, do we know who it's from? Because obviously he
She's
didn't
gonna
hear
like,
that.
she's gonna like wave her hand a little bit with porridge on and be like, I assume Archeron. Mhm.
Could a bird say Kalen? I wonder if
No,
birds be smart enough.
can't.
No.
They can mimic quite well.
Yeah, but I don't.
Well, what I was going to suggest is like, so Slab's asking who the letter's from, and
It
begin
does
with.
say in his stat block he has mimicry.
Well,
Simple.
Sidon is on his way back. Maybe
You don't know
Sidon
that.
can.
You don't know
I
that.
don't know
Yeah,
that.
I do.
You don't.
He went to get his bag. He said, "I'm going to get my bag."
Oh,
That's true.
yeah,
Actually, he did
yeah,
say
yeah,
that.
true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sidon's on his way back. I'm sure he can give us more context.
You got 2 minutes.
However, Archeron probably wants porridge back, so scrolls out a little note.
Well-
In like you know when someone like writes really scruffily, but it's still really neat because she's probably done handwriting lessons since she was like 4.
Mhm.
She just like scrolls out this note like, "Received your letter, thank you. Sleep well," or something.
To whom
Slips
it
it-
may concern.
Kiss.
Yeah. Kiss,
Your
XOXO,
correspondence
gossip
is
girl.
gladly received.
Slips it back into the little thing, gives him a little scratch again, and then like goes to the door and opens it and like holds a hand up for him to fly off.
Yeah, probably reluctantly flies off.
Aw.
Someone can't speak with animals in that bird.
I was going to.
It wouldn't work. It's just celestial.
I would count it.
Do you want me to wait? Like he hasn't flown away yet?
No.
Just want to leave
He's
me?
gone.
Yeah, he's gone. That's what I'm asking. Is in like who the letter was from. I was kind of like, maybe I could use my new bardic instrument here.
But yeah, sort of after you'll probably be a few minutes before Sidon gets here. So you guys doing anything in about probably like 5-10 minutes before he gets here?
Well, put Slab on the map first.
There you go.
It'll probably be 15 minutes because he will stop off at some food vendors all the way
Jesus
around.
Christ! Can you
Well,
just take off another silver?
even though he needs to get here safe, he's just like, you know what, a kebab will
Drink
do.
me.
So, Pete, can you roll me a d20?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Does he have like ADHD or something?
I just don't think he has much going on behind the eyes.
16. Hold on.
You get abducted.
Can you roll me a d4?
Oh no.
Okay, so as you're going up to the one of the street vendors, you're sort of you see like the one you've gone to like 3 times now, and you see
It's not kebabs.
you see a sign that says buy 16 get 2 free.
Oh my god. 16 what?
Not kebabs.
It's undecided.
Not no.
16
Remember,
miscellaneous street.
Yeah,
mystery meats.
yeah.
Oh,
Mystery
don't
meats.
say mystery meat.
That's like a
Mystery
good
street
deal
meat.
to me, to be fair.
Oh, Sidon, don't do it.
Okay,
So nailing it.
so-
Well, it's
You're
just-
gonna,
That
you're
is-
gonna make Cassian's house smell like kebab meat.
Not kebab meat.
It's not
Yeah.
kebab meat.
Mystery meat.
Oh.
So you can spend
Does
full
Cassian
silver.
have? Does Cassian have fantasy Febreze?
Prestidigitation, Alex can cast it. So you can spend 4 silver on street meat and get 2 street meat free.
Also,
Oh.
presumably,
Hell yeah.
like
Oh.
Cassian would have fed him, like had he asked.
Yeah.
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 Cassie's got food. He doesn't eat.
Alex does that, right?
Yeah. Alex is only one person.
True.
Okay. Can you also make me a con save?
Uh-oh.
Towards the
Well,
street.
go
that's
right.
not through the roof.
Go right through me. It's going right through me.
Jesus.
Roll for heartburn.
Roll for
for
food
hot.
poisoning.
No, you're fine.
Cholesterol. It's cholesterol.
Your cholesterol, yeah. Your street meat's covered in sauce.
Food coma. He just passes out in the street.
So you eventually, sorry, Maeve and Slabby doing anything?
Yeah, Maeve's gonna wander to find Alex.
You see he's like cleaning up something, and you smell like what would be like a late night snack. Well, it's not that late actually. Probably like a small meal
Cheese and
being
crackers.
prepared. No, it's probably like something being prepared that you can
A
like.
cheese
Omelette.
board.
Yeah, I would say it's a cheese omelet.
Charcuterie.
Oh.
Like a larger cheese omelet.
Oh man,
That he's like.
I've already
on,
eaten,
like,
it,
a
but
hard-
that
I
made
had
me
a cheese
hungry.
board before we started playing, by the way.
Ooh.
Oh,
Mm.
Rivita,
Crackers.
Yuda, and like
Yeah,
a bit of
it's sort of like on a hob while he's like cleaning up
That sounds
the thing
good.
that he was doing.
so I've been really ill this week, but like for some reason coming out of it, I'm like craving cheese.
this
like-
Yeah.
and salt.
Yeah, now I'm not ill anymore. I just want all the cheese. Like my mum had a cheese block in the fridge, and I was like, mm.
I've done that before.
Yeah, the operative word there being had.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but she's gonna like stand awkwardly in the doorway until he notices she's there.
It takes him like a solid minute and a half.
Yeah,
Closing his eyes when he
he's,
did that
no, he's
little
very
dance.
he's very focused on cleaning.
just a
Oh, hello.
hi.
Yes.
I was-
Sorry, that's very funny to me. Hello.
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 Easy lady.
This is how I sound. What do you mean?
I have a strange request.
All right.
I don't suppose you have any mannequins lying around?
I mean, not personally. Why do you need a mannequin?
I'm making a dress for the.
There might
ball.
be one in the room that Cassian tried to do art in that one time.
I'll go find Cassian. Thank you.
Okay. He's like, oh shit, the omelette.
Yeah, leaves him to burn his omelette.
Yeah, he goes and...
Oh, hot was
Poor
that
dude.
stone.
It was almost done when he noticed it.
I'll let Slab do his thing if he's doing.
Is
anything.
Slabby doing anything?
Not particularly. Isn't like if I think he's just gonna rest a little bit and then
T-posing in the hallway.
Waiting for
Yeah,
silence.
this new loot or what
He
the
was
fuck
like-
that instrument
He's tuning
was.
the instrument.
yeah, he's gonna be like, well, yeah, so tuning the instrument while waiting at the doorway, just waiting for Sidon. It's like, Maeve said he's coming.
Aww,
Nice.
little
That's cute.
besties. He's gonna
Um,
walk in stinking like mystery meat.
No, he's gonna have like...
To
He's gonna
work.
still have like 10.
Bloated, covered in grease.
In his pockets.
That gee's already
Jesus
disgusting.
Christ.
He's gonna need to watch it again. But yeah, it'll still be a few minutes for that, so I'll leave it for a minute. But you sort of see Cassian. He's sitting in like a chair in the games room. Sort of, you hear him like muttering to himself with like a chessboard that he's like got. Like it's kind of like he's playing chess or like doing something with the chessboard.
He's playing with himself.
I mean, from what you're guessing, he is playing chess by himself. He is figuring out.
So he's
Something.
playing with himself. Cool. Just a little. She'd open the door, but then do a little like on the door.
Sort of, like,
Almost ready
Shit.
yet.
1 minute. No.
I'm losing again.
No. So you see, he sort of like pokes his head out and sees. He says, "Come in."
How do I beat myself?
Someone is. Sorry. Let me get the voice. Hang on. Hi, Cassian. I was just talking with Alex, and I'm looking for a mannequin. I don't know if you have one in your art room.
Possibly. I can check quickly.
Okay.
Sort of stands up and goes out.
Anything you forget you've got?
I mean, maybe it's like in store. Maybe they've got like a loft full of shit. You know.
Admittedly, Helena's got some dressmaking dolls I forget, and she's
There you
going to
go.
put some stuff at the terrace.
There you go.
He's like.
Oh, you should dress
tried
them
it
up for
one
Halloween. That'd be
time and
so
then
funny.
Oh yeah, so he goes upstairs, leaving you just in the games room with the chess set.
Well, I
and
imagine
various-
she's gonna want it in her room, so she'd probably follow him.
Okay. Yeah. So
There's no point in him bringing it down the flight of
That's true.
steps.
That's what you think.
Yeah. So he goes into. Change that, hold on. Yeah. So you
Whoa,
see.
we're upstairs.
Why I'm on the gym low. You see, he's he sort of goes into like this room that you've not been into. He sort of unlocks it and goes in. Hold on. Sort of goes and battles through things.
You just hear like,
Yeah.
She's like, oh,
rolling in
shouldn't have asked.
acrobatics.
Shouldn't have asked.
Sort of like goes and sort of a few minutes later comes out with like a mannequin that's so about his height, but so slightly taller than you. But
Mhm.
And the male
Perfect.
version, I presume.
so that can.
And the male, like.
Yes, it is a
mannequin.
male body type.
It's fine. She can just
Well,
pad out.
Pad out
She's
a
gonna
little
need to pad
car.
out, trust me.
Where I didn't. Why do you want this?
I'm making a dress for the ball.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. And so like takes it and like puts it somewhere in the room.
Just like wheels it in.
Yeah. Yes. Of course. Did who do you know who's? Is it everyone or is it?
Just Sidon, I think.
Oh, alright.
And obviously
Um,
Slab's here too.
Okay. Well, I'll be downstairs.
Okay.
Playing with myself.
Stop this shit. But yeah. So I would say at this point, as Cassian goes down the stairs, Side and you walk in. Covered in
Hell yeah,
street meat.
nothing happened.
Covered in street meat is such a sentence.
He's
Oh,
like licking his
Jesus.
fingers.
Be like,
You probably still got like
Finger licking good.
We're not sponsored by KFC. You probably still have like at least 6 miscellaneous street meat with you.
I'm just imagining like
tenders and
wraps.
shit like that.
Yeah.
no, I'm
Yeah.
imagining like wraps. Yeah,
I can't not
Just
picture
looking at
kebabs.
strips of meat, just like random strips of
Ah.
like you know when you go Taco Bell and buy like a box of 20.
Mhm.
What I've got in my head is
More
like
thinking
various types of, and I know this isn't like a Japanese inspired place, but that's kind of like how I imagine. Not like, but like more English based food.
Sure. It's street meat. I don't know what you
Street
want.
meat,
What do you want
but
from me?
you know, I assume it's not bad. I assume it's decent.
He might not be. Alex might. But yeah, so you walk in and see Slab.
Or
You've got an addiction to that place.
good stuff.
How is Alex going to react to him walking in with greasy meat?
Oh, Jesus. Greasy meat.
I mean, it is. We've described it as everything else,
Jesus.
but let's face it, it's just
Every
greasy meat.
16-year-old girl's first boyfriend could also be
I was going to make a similar joke, just saying, as in, like, technically, Sidon himself is greasy meat.
So, guys, what are you talking
I
about?
want to learn disintegrate and cast it in my brain.
Oh,
I'm gonna make a fucking. Where is it?
You can't fucking what's it? Modify memory on yourself
No, I'm gonna make a fucking. Would it be insight
for what?
to be able to
Why?
smell it from upstairs?
Perception.
Perception.
it doesn't smell nice. It's food.
It's greasy meat.
17. You smell some greasy old meat.
Maeve is gonna come barreling down the stairs. Like she looks pissed. What is that smell?
Hey, Slav, you want some of this stuff? It's delicious, man.
You see
No,
some
Cartoon character floating, following the smell. Simon, what have you? Did you bring a dead animal in here?
It's food.
It doesn't
Street
smell
food.
like food.
Street food,
But
and it's
Maeve,
delicious.
Maeve, technically he did, because it's meat.
Oh.
Do you want some?
No, I don't want some.
I can get
I
you
was-
a fork if you help.
No,
helps.
Sidon, I would rather die than eat whatever that is.
There was a letter at the end.
But yes.
I don't know if Purge's been by yet.
She's like trying not to gag.
He dropped it off.
The letter lied. It said that we shouldn't go out do anything alone. Otherwise, we.
From
I assume Kaelin.
right.
Yeah. But basically, the letter said don't do anything alone and don't trust anyone. I walked from the inn to here. Nothing happened. I even had time to stop off and get myself a meal.
How brave of you. Sarcasm.
You know, stuff isn't half bad. It's actually pretty nice.
Maeve's eyes are watering.
You have 18 of them, so I hope so.
You're gonna have some meat sweats.
Stop!
Right, if I smelt it from upstairs, has Alex smelled it from the kitchen? Is he okay? What's going on?
Checked on him.
Hold on, but you got to remember he is also smelling his own cooking in front of him.
Which is burnt, thanks to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but can you imagine cooking eggs and then you just get like a waft of greasy meat? You'd be like, what the hell is that?
This episode will be called Greasy Meat.
Yes!
Greasy meat isn't that bad smelling.
Oh my god, who are you trying to convince?
No, smelling meat, but this is street food is not bad food.
No. This place sold 16 and you got 2 for free. It cannot be that high quality of meat.
Sorry, what's your
It was
perception?
it was in the middle city shopping district. It's not like I got it from the lower city.
I
Wow.
don't know.
Maeve is now holding her nose.
You could buy lots. Like in the upper city, I wouldn't get a kebab from like the posh part of Manchester.
No.
So I suppose what you're saying there.
Maeve is now holding her nose and her eyes.
Sidon,
are
what's your
watering.
passive perception?
13.
You hear the door behind you creak.
That was such a good
Who
sound.
made that noise?
That's me. You're
That's
right.
really good.
Give yourself a pat on the
In a
back.
previous
That
life,
was
it was a
amazing.
squeaky door.
In a previous life,
I look over my shoulder and do I see him?
Alex is just staring at you.
Dang
Yeah.
it.
Want some? It's good food.
Just
Get
get out
out.
stables.
Get out or clean yourself up. You look disgusting.
No, Alex.
He closes the
Goody.
door. Also.
Get out. And with that, I'm going to find some Febreze and start making my dress. Please don't come near my room with that. I don't want my dress smelling like greasy
I
meat.
have to go past your room to get to my room.
You
to
are
wash
not
up.
taking that into your room.
No, I'm going to eat it here first.
Okay, fine.
Take it to the dining room.
Okay, so greasy meat aside, what are you three doing anything else?
Maeve's going
I'm gonna-
upstairs and
Mm-hmm. Maybe making a thing.
Finish
Yeah.
my food.
Silence chowing down on some greasy meat. Slab, are you doing anything?
you partaking in the greasy meat.
Oh, you trying to
No.
eat some of Silence greasy meat?
No, it's
Lost it, didn't want it.
so Slab's had a
Serious
grilled,
campaign, guys.
Slab's had a grilled cheese on his mind all evening.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Good
Is
choice.
Yeah, you can make one.
But he daren't ask Alex after that after that confrontation he had with Sidon's greasy meat.
He's just gonna stand in the kitchen doorway doing the little ooh fingers until
Well,
Alex like, what do you want to eat?
Alex, you saw Alex go back in the room, so you
Yeah.
assume he's with Cassian.
He's just kind of like sat there twiddling his thumbs like, I don't know where anything is in the kitchen.
Oh,
Here's a weird aside, right? If you were playing a whatever the school of whatever it was that Damien was, you could have conjured a grilled cheese out of thin
Could
air.
have done that.
Yeah.
I think. Oh yes, you could. Yes, that's fine. Yeah, but after like
I can
Oh,
minor
right.
illusion one for myself, but it wouldn't be the same.
after
oh
like
my god.
5 minutes, after 5 minutes of like standing there, like what the fuck do I do? You see Alex walk in with like the plate with his omelet. I was hello,
Hello.
hello.
Ooh.
You want something?
This might be like a small ask, but I don't know where everything is in this kitchen. And looking around, you take pride in this place.
Mhm.
Can I have a grilled cheese?
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah, you don't have to. Yes, I can show you how to make one or where the stuff is.
That would be good. Hopefully, it's not somewhere I can't reach.
Well, you are a bard. Can you make like mage hand?
No,
Oh,
I can use a spell slot to fly.
well that seems a bit over. That's what is spell
Oh.
slot?
or I can levitate.
Well, that seems like a bit of an overkill.
Couldn't come back down either.
Stuck up there. But yeah, you see he begins to like. You see Alex, like, as soon as he gets into like the kitchen and starts getting into the rhythm, he does everything perfectly. Like, he's moving with his hands, getting stuff, his tail is moving things, like wrapped around a thing moving. He's got a mage hand as well, grabbing cabinets, like spices and like salt and pepper and things like that.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
He's very good at this.
Grilled cheese.
It is, I'm not gonna make him roll, it is the best grilled cheese you've ever had.
Oh, I really want fucking grilled cheese.
You know that little thing kids do, you know, when they're at the end of a table where they're trying to look up?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the height of slab, so he's doing that, is like, is it ready yet? Obviously, he doesn't say it, he's just kind of like watching it. No, he doesn't say it, he's just kind of like, that's his facial expression, he's kind of like, just, it's like, yay.
So after like 5-10 minutes, he makes you get a very nice grilled cheese.
A little bit of pesto in it.
Yeah. Ooh.
And not the green pesto, the red pepper stuff. Oh.
It's also pepper cheese as well.
Yeah. So he does that, and then sort of walks out, sees Sidon sitting on a table, and uses the mage hand to close the door as he walks. As he just keeps walking.
He kind of like walks past us like, at least he's using the fucking dining room.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm gonna use the dining room, not an animal.
Alright, furry.
Can be debatable.
Okay. Cool. So you have your grilled cheese. I guess Maeve is making her thing to moderate success.
She can just hear her upstairs being like, shit.
Myself again.
Like she keeps pricking her finger on the needle.
Pen's like average.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So
it's not,
yeah.
And he's like, okay.
That's what I mean. It's like moderate success. It's going,
yeah, it's like that thing where she's like, she's doing a good job with the dress, but she just keeps stabbing herself in the fingers because she doesn't have
keeps
thimbles.
dropping the thing. Yeah.
Can't find the little hole in the needle with the thread.
Yeah.
Like,
It's so annoying. But yeah, so the three of you are doing your thing. Sidon and Drac, you doing? Oh, sorry, fuck these names. Archeron and Drac. Clearly, names are not my thing today. Archeron and Drac, are you guys doing anything before you go to sleep?
Yeah. I think I need to explain the arm thing.
Well, I think that might take my mind off porridge. If you could, that would be, because I was there, and you've got that woman, that Maeve, and she's all of a sudden she's like, a stag, a goat, I don't know. And
yeah, I don't know what the deal is about her.
Well, I think I understand it a little bit, but it was very unexpected. And then you've got Sidon and his. I at first thought it was like his stench powers, but no, it's like I realised it's astral arms, and he can manipulate his aura, his soul, his aura. And then I thought, well, that's the end of it. I can come to terms with these things, and then your arm,
Yeah, so it's this thing, and you can hear like his arm start to crack, and like the bone sword comes out of his like palm.
The look on Archon's face as you make the cracking noise is like akin to someone trying not to vomit. I imagine like anyone's reaction will be hearing bones crack in someone's arm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that not hurt?
A little. I'm used to it by now.
Oh, but so did you pull like the full sword out?
No, just the tip.
He doesn't pull it all out. It's just the tip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because I don't want to be like intimidating. I just want to like.
Well, no, I know you're not gonna hurt me with it. I just, it's my first time seeing this, so just I'm interested. But it was the sword you were fighting with in the theatre, right?
Yeah, and my own made bone sword, like this, on my back here.
Oh, okay. No, I think I'm getting that. And is this what you've been doing at school?
Yeah. You see, there's not that easy to get like test subjects for things so it was just easier to test it on myself, and yeah, it didn't end that well, to be honest. But this is like the side effect of it, so it could be worse.
Oh, if you say so. As long as it doesn't hurt too bad, and I mean, it seems to be effective. What were you aiming for? What was it you were shooting for?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I was looking into like how to, I don't know how to put it, like make yourself stronger, better, like that kind of thing. And this is what I got out of it.
And
so in a sense, like I can fight with this and another sword, and it's hidden, I guess. So no one can like rip out my like sword out of my hand. So it's almost
yeah.
And I'm like, yeah. His arms like cracking into place again, and the sword just like seeping like his palm, and I'm like, yeah. So as you see, hidden, and I like show the hand.
Yeah, it's like so. The Archer wipes just his eyes a little bit and like mops his brow. I thought I'd be ready for that time, but I wasn't. But you know. Hopefully I don't think we'll be getting into any more fights, so I think I'll have to see that again.
Yeah, I'm trying not to use it because, yeah, people usually have that reaction like you just had.
Yeah.
So I usually just fight with my left hand with the bone sword or this dagger that we found in the cellar, and I show him the dagger of wounding.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what it is? Have you been able to identify it?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
So which gave him the...
Yeah, it's a dagger of wounding. It's a D4 plus 4, mm-hmm. And then it
doesn't let him heal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's... Oh yeah, that's the plus 4. The necrotic thingy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, you know, whatever works. So it's just a bit of a shock. You know, I don't never like a lot of different things coming at me, and no, that's fine. I mean, on the plus side, it really did distract me from Porridge not being here. So did that job spectacularly.
Can get it out for if you want again. For the lads,
yeah. No, I think we'll just if I have any questions, I don't think we're ever going to get into a fight again. I can't see that happening twice to people unless we go looking for trouble. So
yes, to be fair, that letter sounded pretty
yeah, but I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I hope we can.
Are we that involved? I don't think. I don't know. I don't know.
I hope we don't get into a fight, but you never know.
Yeah, I mean, well, the spell that Sir Oren gave me was really cool, and I would help in the fight actually. And Porridge can give it to you, or it's a really good spell to have.
Yeah, what is that spell actually?
Well, and Archeron kind of pulls out the scroll and takes you through it. It's a spell called Mantle of Moonlight, which is a kind of a combination spell, kind of like Guidance, Bless, and Hex. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
And basically allows me to add a d6 to any roll, including checks, saves, attacks, and healing and damage.
Well, no.
Is it not?
Okay. D6 to ability checks, damage rolls, or healing rolls.
Oh, right, sorry, okay. Yeah, so it's a pretty cool spell.
It's like Bless, but for the other things.
Yeah, and so it's just handy to have, especially because I can't boost my checks in any other way. So it's a pretty cool little spell, and it has some cool damage options as well. So it'd be a good way to up somebody's damage in melee.
So do you roll something, then decide if you want to use it, or is it just...
No, I think if you were attacking with it,
so it's a concentration spell that lasts for a minute.
Yeah.
The range is touch, so you have to be someone next to you who you cast it on. It's a bonus action to cast, which is good. and it basically will add a d6 for that minute to any ability checks you make, damage rolls or healing rolls. So if you were to cast Cure Wounds on someone, it would add a d6 to that healing. If you were to roll damage, it would add a d6 to the damage roll rather than the attack roll, like Bless. So it's pretty much like the other half of that.
It's good. It's kind of like Hex in that. But I can choose the damage type, which is great for me because it opens up a load of damages for me. So it's
the damage is like there's 3 options, but yeah,
but they're really good. So.
Yeah.
He waxes lyrical about how he can combine that with his his dragon breath for just.
Well, they're both concentration.
No, I mean in terms of the damage I choose, I can now effectively put any second level spell.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Oh, so you can like make porridge a flying weapon now?
It wasn't just porridge. It's porridge can cast it as well. So if I was, hiding in the back, so hypothetically, say if we got into one more fight, I would definitely not be. I don't even have a dagger. I would be so useless in the fight. But I could send porridge in. He could like peck you on the back of the head, give you this spell, and then that would boost your damage, and you wouldn't have to be concentrating on it. I could concentrate on it and just sit at the back and throw fire bolts at people.
That is really good.
Yeah.
So keep that spell in mind.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah. So but hopefully he's back soon. So Archer's going to keep glancing out the window.
So after about like 5-ish minutes, Arch flies in through the window.
So he's going to like rugby tackle Archer on, and they're just going to fall into the bed. like when dogs see their owners after 35 seconds out of the room. And he's going to be, really happy, making a big fuss of him. There is a letter, isn't there?
Yes.
Which said, can you remind me? Because I didn't make a note of it at the time.
It was something along the lines of, received your letter, thank you for the information, have a good night, Maeve.
XOXO.
XOXO Gossip Girl.
Sleep well, thanks, Maeve.
Yeah.
Oh, so warm. I'm practically mushy inside. Right. Okay. So he's gonna like visibly like when Porridge is here, he is gonna read the letter, but he's visibly relaxed when Porridge is here. So I think we should try to get some sleep.
I think that's good.
One second. I'm gonna say, do I have it? I do. Right. So before we go to what he can do is cast alarm on our doors. On each of the door. So if anyone tries to get into our room, I'll know. I mean, it won't be much use for you, but I will know.
Yeah, you can just like wake me up, like bonking on the wall or something. Yeah,
I just make some noise. I can do that. But yeah, so I'm going to go in, cast. It's only 20-foot cube, so probably around the bed, Drax's bed, and then he's going to do it on his own bed as well, and then copy the spell into a spell book, which only takes him like a few minutes.
Yep.
And then he's going to put on his Victorian nightshirt and little hat.
Cool.
Yeah, good night, cousin. See you tomorrow.
Night.
Good
night, Rex.
Good night, Porridge.
Yeah.
Good night, other punters in the
Yeah. Good night, Barman. Good night, stars. Good night, moon.
Love you.
So the two of you go to bed. Is there anything the three of you are doing before you guys go to bed?
I was gonna go after my food, my meal. I was gonna go
make more holes in the garden.
I was gonna have a wash first.
What, before you go digging in the garden? Okay.
Duh. What do you think, James?
I am a backward man.
Fucking hell.
No, he'll have a shower and whatever, and just sort of clean himself up from the food he had. Apparently, it was gross.
Well,
I didn't think it was gross.
Sure, buddy.
I was thinking like proper, decently made street food.
And it probably was made well. Doesn't mean it's not gross.
They put into
you had like
contacts.
I wasn't imagining hot dogs. I was imagining like really
Yeah,
nice.
I'm just saying, like sausages in general. Like you don't want to go into the details of how they make processed
Yeah,
meat.
it's not nice.
It's more like
plus,
I know what's in it, but I don't want to know.
plus
Yeah.
you had 18 of them. I don't think that's like a
Yeah.
small thing. Like, yeah, you bought
I was
16, got 2
picturing
free.
kebabs, and when he said 18, it like changed to like,
Uh-huh.
like little miniature like cocktail like chipolata sausages.
Which room was yours, Sidon?
It
This
was
one?
yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure. I've forgotten. Cool, so you're having a shower, washing your meat.
Washing the grease off his meat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why do you touch it? Oh.
So Slab and Maeve, you guys do anything before bed?
She's doing better, yeah.
There you go, yeah, you get there.
She's still making. She's still. I think at this point. Well, how long would it have been since she started?
Probably. I mean, it depends on how long you'd want to.
I think she'd want to at least get the like base pinned to the mannequin.
Yeah. So I mean, it depends like how far you want to take it, because you can, if you want to stay up all night, you could get most of it done. But if you probably in about, I don't know, 3 hours, you can get everything pinned and get like the sheets the right length and shape to start doing it the rest of it tomorrow. So about that amount of time.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I reckon she just does that, and then she's like realizes the time, and she's like, "Gonna take a bath."
After Simon's had a wash, I was gonna stay up like a little bit later than everyone else. So I was just gonna stay up about an hour later and just go out into the garden. And I wanted to actually just summon my astral arms in the garden and just like use them for a little bit instead of like how I would normally train, which is more just like on my own. I wanted to summon the astral arms and just throw those about and just sort of feel it out.
Okay. Yeah. You spend some time doing that. If there's anything specific you want from that, then let me know.
Not really. It's more. I just want to like see if like the strength has fully come back and.
Yeah. You feel fine now.
Yeah. And when I activate them, because when I activated them last time when I first got here and I kind of destroyed the back garden, it activated with like the more flamey version. I wanted to see if it would activate kind of like less.
No, yeah, they're back to like the normal version.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Nice.
Cool. You do that, and then I assume head to bed. Yeah, cool.
What time is it?
Probably about. What time would you want it to be? Because you got here at 7, so Side probably would have been up for a while. Maeve would have been up for a while. People would have been up till about 10:30, probably. Side probably slightly longer.
I'm not going to do what I said. I'm going to say then.
Okay.
Because it's too late.
That was could have had a little bit earlier.
Oh no, I was just going to say if it was a bit earlier, as in like Slab would have like played a couple chords on his new.
Okay.
Just to see if it was in tune, but if it's like 11 o'clock at night,
it's kind of like late for that. Yeah,
that might wake people up.
Save Wonderwall tomorrow.
Yeah, so here's Wonderwall play some Champagne Supernova.
Just played it right through Maeve's
the entire song.
Oh no.
At 11 p.m. But yes, so you're all heading to sleep. And for the most part, apart from any normal things, it is uneventful. However, just as you're heading to sleep, sort of in that lucid state, Maeve, you hear the same voice in your head that you keep hearing.
That's fine.
And you hear the voice say, I made a small trek to the court of Shapeweavers and asked about their blood-sucking compatriot. According to some of the people there, it seems like Deirdre may have fled after being seen with blood on her.
Deirdre
could have been your new friend, but I'm not sure. Time is strange in the Fae. sort of as you're sort of probably like sitting up in the bed now.
Yeah.
You sort of see next to you sort of a lithe, sort of shadowy hand sort of appear from nowhere and reach from the air, sort of going to the bedside table and pulling out your sketchbook.
Oh, okay.
And sort of like turns to a page and says, "Where's the charcoal?"
She'd like reach into her bag and like place the charcoal down on top of the book.
Mm-hmm. So you see the hand sort of grab and start to like scratch on the parchment, sort of going over it very, very quickly. And after a few minutes, you see sort of the faint black and white image of a woman. From the interpretation, she has sort of fair, like obviously it's black and white, so you only get these black, white, and grayscale. So you can tell like sort of fair skin, darker toned hair, sort of a burn mark or flush on her face. I'll send the image in a second.
Okay.
But then the person continues and says, "Apparently, Deirdre looked something like this, but that's all I really know. And Maeve, if you ever want to come through, you can always ask." I'll put the image into talkie time. Where is it? Why did I move it? Hold on one second. What the fuck is it? There it is.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, and then sort of unless you want to say anything, right now.
She'd just say that, thank you for your help. Love you.
Don't worry about it. You feel that connection fade, and all of you can take a long rest.
Okay.
Press that sweet, sweet long rest button, and everyone has taken a long rest. So you can hit that sweet, sweet long rest button.
I get to pick my spells.
You get to pick your spells. Everyone else gets to exist.
In my world.
Sure. What are people doing? What's on the agenda for today?
I think Maeve would have got up early as per. But probably gone to try and find Cassian. I know he doesn't sleep, so he'll just be wandering around the house like a ghost.
You see Cassian or vampire.
Yeah,
you see Cassian in that, or you eventually find him sitting in the games room on that chair, sort of by the fire. It's probably pretty early. It's probably still dark, considering it's it's sort of autumn-ish. So yeah, he's sort of sitting on a chair by the fire, thinking to himself.
I think she'd just like absent-mindedly walk right up to him without announcing herself.
Are you trying to be quiet, or?
Probably not. No, she's probably like woke up. First thing she thought about was this picture, and she's like beelined for him. So she's probably quite like determined. She probably just like marches right over.
So you get the sense that Cassian hears you, so he's not like surprised. And so turns around and says, "Morning."
Good morning. I have news.
All right.
How do I word this? Do you remember any people from when it happened?
No, I've told you all that I remember.
Right. She'd like turn the notebook around with the picture of this woman on it. And just
so,
like
raise an eyebrow. I guess by implication, this is someone involved.
Deirdre, I believe, is the name.
Doesn't ring a bell.
The thing about the Fae is that time is strange there. And she like hesitates, obviously, friend, contact, noted that this person seemed frantic and covered in blood. Pudding? Who's the pudding?
Sorry.
My immersion.
Silent.
Mute your fucking phone, bitch.
I thought it was.
Slab's playing on his iPad.
Upstairs and here through this floor.
Yeah.
All right. This is a lead. This is a person. Good. Good.
I can go anytime and try and get more. It's just not.
Go to the Fae.
Yes.
Well, you can do that any time. It's powerful magic.
It's a long story.
Yeah, it's fine. Yes. Well, this is good news. Sorry, I'm not. My brain's not with it today. I still don't know what I'm doing in regards to the event, so I've just been figuring that out. But I don't think playing another game of chess by myself is helping.
I mean, I'm not great at chess, but if you want...
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Do you want to go to the ball?
Well, I would like to, but Archon did make good points. It could be dangerous. But I'm not sure. It's very difficult. I've been playing this. I've been trying to clear my mind by playing chess, and I keep getting stuck in the same situation. And I
feel like she'd sit down in the other chair, just like as he's talking.
He's sort of like he's going to like stand up. He goes to sit down and says, "It's difficult." If just like gestures to the board. If it's almost like it's playing. It's like he's like breathes. Debating with yourself is almost like playing chess by yourself. You're debating both sides, but you don't really know what you want or which side you want to win. And it's not the easiest thing. It's a similar situation, actually. And he gestures to the board. You see...
Oh.
It's this situation. If it's in this board, if it's White's turn, and you move the horse from... on B5. If you move it correctly, it sort of like looks to you, and he's trying to figure out the analogy as he's talking. If you move the horse on B5 to the right spot, then he's trying to figure out the words. Do you know what would happen if you moved it to the right spot? If you moved the horse on... He's like looking at you like blankly.
She looks blank. She's just kind of like nodding along, but she doesn't have a fucking clue.
Well, if you move the horse from B5 to C7, it will black will be pincered, forked, be in check, and with nothing around to capture the horse, you are forced to move the king. Thereby sacrificing the rook to the side on A8. So that's not. This is a bad analogy. I'm sorry. He's like trying to figure out. Though, if it's Black's turn, in this sense, they could anticipate what was going to happen and move the king to say D8, thereby removing the need for the white horse to move. It could capture the pawn, but then it would get captured by the rook, or it could move to the same spot and get captured by the king. And it's... I just think we now have a day, just over a day to figure out, in this sense, who's moving next. And it's difficult because I don't know what side I'm on. I don't know who's moving next, and I don't know what the outcome will be.
What he thinks is the king.
You're not there.
Oh no, that's James the player.
Yeah. Possibly. Because to your question, James, technically yes, but it's the analogy. But it wouldn't save the whole piece. It would be the same thing, you know. Depending on whose turn it is. Sorry, that was he just like gestures and moves the board. It's tough. I think we all need to have another discussion about it. I would like to go. It would be nice. Since everything that's happening, I've been staying inside. But I also understand Archeron's nervousness and the sense of the tenseness that will come with it. I'm not sure.
I'm not well versed with chess, but I do know that there's a lot of things that are dangerous, and avoiding everything because of a possibility is no way to live. If you want to go, go. But it's not my choice.
Yes, I know. It's easier to, well, in this case, it's probably better to stay, but maybe I should. I'm not sure. We'll ask everyone and talk about it later. I think I'm hearing people getting up. He just gives that, like, nervous smile. But, yes,
I feel like she'd just, like, stand up, like, hold her sketchpad to her chest and be like, well, I should probably get ready for the day. But, yes.
By the way, how did the thing with Orion go? I didn't ask.
Oh, yes, he offered to take 2 of us.
Great.
He gave us these potions of, well, Sidon and Archeron took these potions of sleep, gave them magical dreams. I think Archeron had a bad trip. But he's making more. I'm interested, but not in the middle of a place I'm not familiar with.
Mm-hmm. Of course. Well, I will speak to you later.
Yes. She, like, scurries away.
So, as everyone, because I feel like that probably would have gone on for a bit, they would have talked. What are other people doing? Waking up? Anyone, either at the mansion or elsewhere?
We can take some
Everyone's still asleep.
Well, Slab will get up and have a shower to wake himself up. So all you'll be hearing is the traditional
La-da-dee, la-da-doo, la-da-doo.
Ah, not the doomy doo.
La-da-dee, la-da-doo, la-da-doo.
Okay.
Like
Son
the
of
Donald Duck on his baby.
Sana will get up and go downstairs and see about getting some breakfast.
after pissing
Okay.
Alex off.
So you see
outside.
Alex is in the kitchen, cooking something.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I was just looking to make some breakfast.
Make something. Wait, that's
Yeah.
Cassie's voice. Sorry. Make something.
Yeah.
Can you cook?
I mean, I know how to survive. I can make what needs to be made to
What would you like?
myself. Meat and
Me.
bread.
For
For
breakfast.
Yeah.
Bacon and eggs, you know.
Oh yeah, eggs. The well-known meat, eggs.
Alright, if you sit in there, I will
Bacon,
have it.
eggs, sausage, bread.
I will have it done.
Oh, okay.
Maybe a thank you.
He doesn't remember.
I did say thank you.
Oh, did you? I didn't hear it. Sorry. I was quiet. But yeah, so you sort of go into one of the rooms and wait, and I'll say at about Maeve probably smells it, Slab probably smells it. The smell of a nice. No, because it's actually nice. It's well cooked. Yeah, I guess probably yeah, but it's like a nice sort of spread of like food you'd eat for breakfast. So it's like pastries, eggs, toast, things like that.
Mhm.
That Alex brings in. Anyone just puts on the table. Anyone who wants some can have some. He takes a
Thank
bit. You're welcome. And sort of goes and talks to Cassie. What about the two cousins at the inn?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna wake up and what?
The matter.
And just take a bath and just get ready for the day, because soon we need to have fancy outfits on.
Well, that's
So,
the next day.
Yeah.
Saturday.
but still, I don't want to be silent. So.
Oh,
I love the silence become a verb for smelly.
Yeah.
Archeron would be getting up preparing his spells for the day. Not quite sure what he's. I don't think any plans were made, so he's not quite sure what to prepare for in terms of the most important things, which is obviously his clothes. What's the weather like out the window?
It's like it's sort of slightly sunny. There's some sun peeking through the clouds, but you can tell. So by looking outside, looking at what people are wearing and stuff, it's like that autumn wind. That it's sunny but cold, windy. So yeah.
Well, with that in mind, he'd probably wear a turtleneck jumper with a nice functional, I'm going to say substitute geography teacher jacket over it with the elbow patch.
Specifically substitute geography teacher.
Yeah.
Okay.
But a nice one. He'd spend his time in the morning, he'd get up, he would probably go for, I think if they're available, is this place near any fresh water? Would he be able to get a fish or anything like that?
Not a river
well, when I say
fish.
fresh,
It wouldn't
I
be
mean,
fresh. It could be
I
caught
could get,
within the last a few days.
like salted kippers or smoked kippers or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be sea. It would be a river fish.
I don't know where kippers come from, so I'm
Neither
just
do
going to say yes. I don't think they're sea fish, but anyway, so
I don't
regardless,
think
he can get some smoked river fish.
Mhm.
He would have that maybe with some bread if that was available, and maybe some poached eggs. And he'd get out his book again, his spell book, and start trying to start piecing things together. Obviously, he's heard of a few different bits and bobs about the Crimson Hand. Can I make a history check to see if there's any just rattle my brain to see if there's anything coming up, or history or arcana? Is there anything coming up soon, like an equinox or that kind of thing that may provoke a cult into acting quickly against a certain target?
Maybe I would say probably if you can argue any of the intelligence skills.
I can always argue as whether or not you're looking at arcana. I mean, I have proficiency in all of them, so.
Yeah, I'll allow arcana. Yeah, go for it.
26.
Nice. So you thinking back, you can't think of anything. The thing occult related. Like specific, movement of the spheres or things like that.
Rebirth of the dragon.
Yeah. The only thing that does pop into your mind that's very soon is tomorrow night is the first night of the year where all 3 moons will be in the sky.
Oh, well, that is very important news. With that in mind, obviously the 3 moons are like I'm just going to remind myself of the names of them.
Obviously,
but definitely know at least one of them is Riatora. I can't remember the.
It's no at the end of that.
Is it not?
No.
Riator. Okay, Riator, Delisto, and Berry Dark. With that in mind, would I know of any kind of instances of obviously Riator is like a weird one, and it kind of like provokes weird dreams and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Would I know of anything like if this happens every year on the as regular as clockwork? Would this do anything to like spell casting?
You would know it doesn't do anything spell casting. It's like for people who are like clerics or followers of Odaluna, they very much use this day as a day of like, so it's like almost like the solstice in on Earth, like a day where they would worship the moon goddess. Even like people who don't worship the moon goddess are like this is her day, things like that, which you can very easily put together, which coincides with the event the same night.
Full moon facade.
Yeah.
I mean, presumably I would have cottoned onto that straight away.
You would have, yeah.
I don't think that was mentioned though.
No, it wasn't. I forgot it until you made the chat, so I thought about it. But yeah, nothing really unusual. Yeah, I would say you would know from your research that children born tomorrow might have those weird dreams. There's a chance of. From Riator, but you're not. Nothing specifically for you.
Okay. I would be very keen then, at some point, to pop into Orion's place at some point soon today, to see if he has any books on stuff that's happened on this day in the past. Presumably, this is like a landmark day.
Yeah. I should have told you guys, but I just forgot until now. But yes.
I mean, I would ask the barman, because this is presumably this site happens all over the world, right? This is the same, all over the world.
I mean, Periphalon is flat, so yeah.
Yeah. So, would presumably the celebrations change from country to country, place to place?
Yeah.
Okay.
Somewhat.
So I would ask the barkeep, whose name I have been told.
Gregory.
Okay. Find out more. Gregory.
Yes.
Can you? What can we expect from the festivities tomorrow night?
Oh, we talk about the moons.
Any others going on tomorrow night?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Someone's birthday probably.
Mm.
Not much in terms of festivities here. There's the some people do, have small parties and events, but nothing, the full citywide. Not much for worship here, really.
So this full moon facade, is this something that's happened before, or is this a new event? Or would this guy even would he even know about it?
You don't know if he would know.
I asked him about it and rubbed it in his face. I'm good.
I'm making time.
Scrub. You can be my +1 if you want, Gregor.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, I've heard of it. Sometimes. It's happened a few times. Usually around this time.
Well, you'd hope so. Okay, and that's like probably the biggest event, right?
That I can think of, yeah.
Will you be doing anything?
Nope, just working.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. I'm going to probably be out for the day. If you get any more letters, if you could find out who they're from, because we had to assume who the last one from because he didn't sign us off, but that would be great.
Of course.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Bye.
What?
He doesn't say it back.
Do you say I love you bye to everyone?
It's like a constant thing that I say all the time. I think I probably said it to you on Sunday when
Let me back.
I say it on work calls and see if people notice.
Jack, are you doing anything?
Yeah, after I woken up, I also go down and have breakfast. So I think I just meet up with Archeron downstairs and just eat breakfast and
probably in that conversation. So
Gregory.
It's in that conversation. You have your meals. The rest of the group at the other place have the meals. So what are you guys doing? Just not as a group, but just throughout the day.
I will, just to be on the safe side, I want to go see Mel and talk to her. I know where she lives. Maeve told us where she lives, didn't she?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll make my way towards Mel's house and
rock up. This is your hired muscle.
Knock on the door.
1 second, I'm just changing the map slightly, just so I'm gonna put people where they should be, like houses and shit. Okay, yeah. So you knock. Oh, do you tell anyone you're going to Mel's, or do you just go?
Yeah, I'll let them know that I'm going to Mel's. Just Maeve Slab. I'm gonna go to Mel's, and I'm going to talk to her about an invite to that place, because I don't think Orion will want me to be on his invitation.
I wonder why.
If you guys never had intrusive thoughts before,
well,
I just wanted to see if it spanned.
Usually keep them as thoughts.
What's the fun in that?
You do you.
I mean, if you guys want to come along, you can do, unless you guys have got something else planned.
I need to finish my dress. But send Mel my best.
I'd be like that awkward +1. I'd just be standing there doing nothing.
Okay. I mean,
she's been walking all day. Dogs are barking.
Okay, fair enough. If you guys are comfortable, I'm gonna pray. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Make my way to.
I presume we discussed about where we're going to meet up later, because
I assume we're going to be back here at the mansion.
It was just more for the fact that obviously.
Oh, we have to pick up whatever's left over at Taylor.
Yeah, as in the clerk said he'll be ready this afternoon.
Yeah. Oh, and we have to go back to Orion's place for those dream potions. He said those were ready this afternoon.
If he wants to give you some.
I was gonna let Slab go in and get them.
I mean, Artron was after them as well, I believe. Or was it Maeve?
I think it was Maeve.
Yeah, after that bad trip, I don't think Archeron wants them anymore.
I'd say before you head out, while the three of you are in that room, Cassian does come in, and he just says, sort of repeats what he said to Maeve earlier. I would like to have a discussion about what's happening tomorrow with everyone. I'm going to have Alex send the other two a message. So maybe if you find them, or just let them know, and we can have a discussion, preferably as soon as possible.
Yeah, sure. I'll see him. I'll let him know.
Yeah. Cool. So I'll say, I'm not going to do the full message, but I would say, Archeron, you get a message from Alex saying, Cassian would like to have a discussion about what's happening at the event. If we can all meet at a specific time, Siden's going out, maybe meet him there, maybe meet him, something like that, along those lines.
Okay, the response would be, yes, of course. Why is Sidon going out alone when we were specifically told not to? As I got brain damage. I don't know, just possibly not those exact words, but I thought we were all meant to be sticking as a group. Are we sure Sidon's okay? Where is he? And then probably run out of words mid-sentence.
Cool.
Which is my favourite thing to do.
Yeah. Cool. So, son, you go out to see Mel.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll do that, and then probably time skip slightly to the afternoon. So you head over to Mel's place. Can you roll me a d20?
Uh-oh.
How many mystery meats you get on the way?
I wasn't gonna buy any mystery meats this time.
Okay. Nothing seems to happen, but you do get the sense like, oh, maybe I should visit Dahlia. I told her I was going to leave, and then I stayed.
So it's
yeah.
side and doing side and get distracted.
Yeah. But like Maeve is sort of in that way anyway. On that way. So you go to Mel's place, and you sort of go down. I don't know. Have you been there before?
I haven't. I think we met. What's it? Just outside, Maeve. Just outside.
Yeah, it was something like that. Or like so it's pretty close.
We had just done the party.
Yeah. So you sort of walk and go down the sort of tight street that was mentioned, and sort of go find the number, and you see Mel's door.
I knock onto it.
So you knock on the door, and sort of after some shuffling, like, oh, just one second. Hold on. You hear sort of a few locks click, and Mel opens the door. Hi.
Hey. So, we're all going to this full moon, facade thing.
Yeah. Oh, are you? Okay.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, there are 5 of us, and the 2 guys we've got that have +2s can take 4 of us. That just leaves me out. But I remember Maeve coming over and asking you about it. She said that you may have a way for us to come in as like maybe hired muscle.
Well, it wouldn't be hired muscle. It would be dressing up a little bit. A little bit of pretend.
I've already got the suit planned out.
Well, you might have to wear some armor.
Do I have to wear armor?
Well, you're going to pretend to be a Dragon Knight, and we all wear armor.
Do you have anything that... do you have anyone in the Dragon Knights who, wears robes or anything like that?
Under the armor. I mean, we're all paladins. We all wear a minimum chain.
Is there no way that we could have the armor be a shirt?
I don't have a chain shirt.
I don't mean a chain shirt. I mean an actual fabric shirt.
I mean, if you want to get in, you have to blend in, and that's not going to be blending in.
I really hate armor. It's so hard to move in. All right, fine.
Wait, what about Simon, by the way?
6'2".
Jesus. Okay. Well, here's the issue. Mm-hmm. I only have my old armor, and you're a lot taller than I am. So it might be a tight squeeze.
Uh-huh. And once I'm in, can I change out of the armor, or do I have to stay in the armor for the entire...
Depends how much you want to get caught.
I thought this was a hired muscle thing to like you needed some extra help, not just Dragon Knight help.
Well, to be honest, I think the Dragon Knights are being being asked to do muscle, so I don't think there'd be any on top of that, and if it was, it would be from the person... What's his name? The person organising it wouldn't be me, and he'd probably know.
Oh. Okay.
She opens...
Let me know if I waste my money on a nice suit and a mask and everything.
I don't know.
Oh.
I mean, it'd probably come in handy at some point, right?
I've been slightly disappointed, that's all. No, almost fine.
Okay. Well, let's see how this works. She opens the wardrobe, and you see it's like a chain. It's like chainmail, with some greaves, some boots, and like a shoulder pad and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how if this is gonna fit. It might be a little more like a chain mail crop top.
Does that count as armor? Just out of curiosity, would that actually count as armor?
I hope so. Probably, I mean, yeah.
I mean, like, out of character.
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
I get rid of my own armor
Yeah.
defense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it might be more like a chainmail crop top and some tight shoes,
Mhm. Well,
as well as like some padding.
right. Cool.
And
Like
wear shoes, by the way.
I wear shoes.
Okay. Just
Do you want to try them on
Check it.
now? Just in
Yeah,
case?
I'll sneak into your sauna and try them on.
Okay.
Hopefully the heat from the sauna will loosen up the metal.
Yes, that's what happens. So can you make me a acrobatics or athletics check?
Acrobatics or athletics?
Yeah, you should. Okay, 15. It takes you a bit of time for a chain shirt and some like padded trousers and some boots, but eventually you do manage to do it. You are like your area of movement is very small.
Yeah. I'm
You got
not
like
having
you got
a
like you got like 15 degrees to work with
good-
in certain areas.
It's like I'm sort of bunched up.
You know how it looks like Iron Man in the first armor when he's like
Yeah.
bulky and like moving? It's like that.
Mhm.
As you walk out, Mel's like she like claps. That doesn't look too bad.
It feels horrendous.
I mean, it's a bit tight in places, but I think it.
I'm
Should work.
very worried about flexing right now because I feel like it
Then
will break the
maybe
entire
don't.
thing.
Maybe don't do that. Just breathe in. Don't breathe out.
Right,
Do you some help getting that off?
maybe.
She like walks up and starts helping you get the armor off.
Yep.
Well, you can keep that for now. If
Mhm.
if you can, if you have time, you could get it like slightly changed. But you know, you've got
Yeah.
a day, so I don't know how easy that's
Yeah,
gonna
that'll be viable.
be. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I'll see you around tomorrow.
Yep.
Oh yeah, if you go up to the hall like an hour beforehand, I can get you in.
Yeah, cool.
And she leads you out. While Simon's doing that, any of the rest of you doing anything?
Yeah, I would like to go to the big ass library that Arch went to the other day.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'll go there again.
Velvet Quill. Yeah,
That's the one.
yeah, you can go there. It is open.
Yeah, and look for books about the what's it called now? Full Moon Facade.
Okay.
Facade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you make me an investigation check?
I'd help.
Yeah, you can
but
help.
not expect to find a lot.
Yeah. We can make it with advantage then.
Oh, nice. Roll.
I think I'd direct him to look in the social pages, kind of thing.
Well, with a 10, you learn that the Full Moon Facade has been going on for about 5 years, and the person who runs it is called Lord Celine Dell, which you pretty much already know. That's it, with a 10.
Can I look up Lord Celine?
Yes, you can make me an investigation check.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 1 second.
Can I help him with that? Like
Yes,
saying what I.
Get an advantage.
You can have advantage. Let me find my notes on this.
23.
23, hold on one
Rack,
second.
this is how you do research. And I pull out my highlighter.
On the public book.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was his last name? Sorry, Lord Celine.
Dell.
Del.
D-E-L-L.
Yeah.
Like a dip. Yeah, a divot in a forest.
Yeah.
So yes, Lord Celine Dell is he's been a Lord of Crown Top for about 9 years. He is known for his sort of charm and I don't want to say arrogance, but sort of that nature of like that, sort of charismatic, pompous sort of nature. He's been putting together these.
Damien.
Oh, no, he's not. He's been putting this the Full Moon Facade on for about 5 years, as you saw in that last book. You know that the place where he lives is called the Moonlit Hall, or that's the main area that he's at. You would also know that he has a bit of a reputation for, I wouldn't say underhand deals, but like off the books deals. That sort of nothing like it's like specifically shady, but just sort of doing things in the improper way. Yeah, sort of.
That is the most British thing you could have said.
But yeah, sort of.
You
trying to think of the right wording. I can't think of the right wording.
So, for example, say if he wanted to buy a specific thing rather than go through the normal routes and make a high bid, he might find a way to
get it quicker,
illuminate something that would bring the price down rather than
things like that. So he's got like sort of things like that. He is specifically he's also like a lord, more of like just a noble, but he calls himself Lord Salindale. And he sort of is, I wouldn't say he's not like an advisor, but he does a lot with the moons and figures out celestial patterns and things like that. You know that he appears elven, but he is a lunarkin, like the person you met at the shop. And you know that his like house crest is a unicorn in front of like a moon.
Would I know anything about heraldry? Which is the crest. So what would that mean? So, for example, lions represents royalty.
Yes. I don't know. Off the top of my head.
No, that's why it knows an answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. One thing I would like to have a nosy at whilst I'm here is what kind of level spell these guys stock. Mm-hmm. So, like, if I was to come here again and when I had a little bit more flash cash, how would I be able to find easily spells up to 4th, 5th, or would it be?
No. So the high, I'm not gonna make you roll for it, but sort of the highest you can find around is like 2nd.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's cool. I think, that's probably what I'd spend the morning doing. But with learning that about Lord Selene, I would want to swing into Orion's if we had time prior to going to meet up with at the hall. But I definitely want to take Drac with me. But one thing I would definitely do as well, actually, would I be able to, from this book, I'm assuming I'd know where this Moonlit Hall place is?
Yes, you can find it. There's the address. There's an address on it on the invitation you got as well.
Yeah, Porridge. I want to send Porridge to give it like a scout.
Okay, I won't do that now, but Porridge. It's like the upper city, rather, so it's higher.
I can't look through, so it would be very much like.
Yeah, I'll tell you when. Yeah, but it'll take a while. So
that's what I'll send him off to do that. I'm not too concerned about Porridge being attacked in the day because he's just a bird in the day. I think I'd see if Drac wanted to go to see Sir Orion, or is it Lord Orion? Master Orion.
Yeah, I could go with you. It's no problem. I think I want to see that hall too.
I'll do a sketch once Porridge is back and he can give me an overview of the place. I think
that's good. Reconnaissance thingy.
I think Master Orion would probably know this guy as well, and if they're both really interested, maybe they walk in the same circles.
Yeah, and since he got an invitation, I presume they talked once or twice at least.
Yeah. So
cool.
We'd head off to.
So you guys are heading to that. Maven Slab, you doing anything?
It sounds boring, but she's probably hyper focused on this outfit that she's made. Like if somebody came up to the room, she'd probably be like,
by the afternoon, like mid-afternoon, you can probably get it done. So make me like 2 more Weaver's Tools checks.
Mm-hmm.
As long as they're both okay.
Ooh.
No, it's fine.
Sorry, I have to add the fucking
Yeah.
text.
Yeah, it's fine. Ooh.
Oh,
Okay,
buddy!
it's gonna take you some more time then. Probably gonna be mid to late afternoon then. You're sort of like,
Imagine she like stabs herself. And,
yeah, you probably like stab
yells
yourself and you
out.
have to
Like,
have
that
like,
was an actual
yeah.
pain one.
like Alex or Cassie have to come up and help you bandage it up before you can carry on.
Start to
so-
like sweating.
Yeah, so it's gonna take you a bit more time. So if you want to
She
make
like
me another
ties
one,
her hair back into like a tiny
Yeah.
little ponytail.
so just like retroactively, can you make me another one just to say?
Uh-huh.
But you probably will be out of it for most of the day.
Just gotta finish it like just before the.
We still got another. You've definitely
Oh,
got
there
another
we go.
day. There you go. 22.
Yeah.
You're fine. You tie your hair back. You have that bandage on your hand, and you get it done.
Get her done.
Bad bitch mode activated.
Yeah, bad bitch may have activated. Slab, you doing anything?
He could have helped.
Yeah, but she's not. She can't ask for help.
He just
can,
like
but
pokes on
she
the door,
won't.
was like, everything okay?
Yes.
You saw like Cassin run up like 10 minutes ago with bandage. She's got a bandage on her hand.
Sucking on the old
Cassian's like doing the little thing on his neck, like don't go in there.
one. How does he react to blood, by the way?
Obviously you're not there, but you see
I know.
he doesn't react much.
He's just wringing out the bandages behind the closed door.
Oh, no.
Oh,
That was disgusting. No,
Oh.
yeah, so
you made him
yeah.
a vampire.
I know.
Yeah.
That's just the way James is disgusting. No, he obviously you're not there, but he doesn't actually react too much around blood. But yeah, so he walks out, and as Slab you walk up, he just goes, he does the thing like the neck thing, like don't go in there, don't. You just like, in your head, Slab, you hear she's in a mood, just he just walks downstairs.
Everybody's in a mood sometimes. Depends on what mood you mean.
Not a great.
He opens the door and she's like, no.
He just closes the door again. There you go. Yeah, and he sort of goes off. Are you doing anything though, Slab?
Well, now it's the morning.
It's sort of like mid-morning.
Yeah, well,
Like
now it's
10-ish?
daylight. Now it's
Yeah.
daylight. I will see if I've managed to tune. No, not a tune, but tune
Yes.
the loot.
You've tuned. Yeah. So you managed to actually make a performance check.
Yeah, this is why I say I'm playing a couple of chords.
Mm-hmm.
I had a couple of
Give us
calls.
Wonderwall. 10. Wow, it's really
Play
low
9
for
minutes of Green Day.
you. Yeah. So it's pretty much tuned, but you just play a bad song, so it sounds bad. But yeah, you tuned it.
Sound like every guitar player at a campfire ever.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Gather around the campfire.
Oh Jesus.
Sweet home,
my lord.
Ah. Yes. The copyright's out of this world. Yes.
To Kumbaya.
To all of them. All of the above. But yeah, you tune it relatively well.
I would say, as in, because the only thing on Slab's agenda up in, for the day is literally pick up clothes. That's the only thing he would just spend the day, just making sure, because obviously this is a precious instrument he's been given.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's like he's in top condition.
Cool. Who should we go to next? So Sidon and Draken both roll me a d20.
You mean Archer and Drake?
No. Because
Okay.
two different people doing two different things.
I just want to see. I just roll the highest. Whoever rolls the highest, I'll go to them first.
17.
17.
Silvery barbs.
9.
9. Okay, Sidon. We'll go to Sidon first. So you're heading to.
I'm gonna go to Dark's place.
That was it. So you go from Mel's house, sort of down the city a little bit, to sort of like near the entrance of the middle city, but in the lower city area, to where Dahlia lives. And sort of you. Hold on, finding the map. So you get there, relatively unharmed, apart from people. But you sort of see the curtains are closed, and the door is. The curtains are shut, the windows are closed, the door is closed.
I knock on the door. Hey, Dal, it's me.
Okay, so you knock on the door and sort of wait, and you sort of say what you just said, and very quickly you hear the latch unlock, the door open. She grabs your arm and pulls you in and closes the door, and locks it again. It's just I thought you said you had to go. What? Is everything good?
Well, we were meant to go, but something's come up, and it looks like I'm gonna be around a little bit longer.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know how much longer, but I think I'm going to the full moon facade.
I'm gonna make a history check. One second. What the fuck is it? History check. What's that?
It's some random toff's bloody hall. I'm going as bodyguard duty.
Nice.
To help a guy out.
Help a guy out?
Well, I can't remember. Did I tell her I was helping Cassian? I can't remember if I did or not.
I don't remember either.
I don't think I did. Yeah, I'm just. I think it's sort of related to that basement stuff. Before we head off to the Moorlands, I think we need to deal with this first in the city.
Okay. Do you need something to eat or something?
Is it afternoon now?
It's like late morning.
No, I'm still
on.
digesting. I mean,
okay. She's like the puppy dog is.
Yeah, all right.
Pretty please.
Yeah. She like
what are you making?
I don't know. I'll figure something out. Just sit down, and I'll grab something. And she's like sort of sits there, and so while she's like doing something in the kitchen, she says, "So you said you were helping someone? You care to say more?"
Well, can I make an insight check? Does that seem suspicious the way she said that? Like, is she trying to get information out of me?
Information.
There's a 5.
She's just being curious.
Yeah. Well, you remember that in the theatre there was a tiefling woman. Her name was Mel, the Dragon Knight.
Yes.
She's introduced us to someone who's in a bit of trouble, a bit of spot of bother.
She sort of walks in holding like some, it's pretty much like another breakfast platter, like a smaller one, obviously, with like some bacon, some sausages, some cheese, some toast, things like that. Hands it lots of it to you, and she sits down.
I just start eating a little bit of it, and I'm just like, but yeah, she introduced this person who was in a bit of trouble, and we agreed to help, and this help led us to the Crimson Hand and to finding out more of those monsters, and he's been invited to this ball, and he wanted our help just to make sure things go smoothly. So
very noble of you.
Yeah.
It's like a smirk. So, she like leans in slightly. Was there a reason you came round?
I just wanted to make sure you're all right. You didn't. No one's like tried to break in or anything.
No. Just little old me.
Cool. You and you've not had any more run-ins with those monsters or anything?
Well, I've not left the house since, so no. I've just been holding up. I have a lot of food, so should be fine for a while.
Yeah. what have you been up to the other day? After I left, have you been up to much, or?
Well, she like gestures to a window that's been like boarded up from the inside. She's doing that. You made me nervous, so I was just making sure nothing could, get in without me hearing it.
I know I said to not leave the house for a while you're on your own, but now that I'm here, maybe you'd like to go on a quick date?
Vic thinks about it with like a smirk. Sure. That could be fun.
Yeah.
She
Awesome.
she leans in and sort of kisses you on the lips.
Mm-hmm.
And can you make me a wisdom save with disadvantage, please?
Wisdom save.
With disadvantage, please.
I saw this coming again.
17.
Interesting. As she does this, you feel this voice, these sort of her like honeyed words sort of rattling around in your brain, and you feel it, and it relaxes you, but you take a breath, and this low growl pierces through it, and in this moment, you can tell that the one sitting in front of you is not who she says she is.
I sort of jump back and take a step back.
Something wrong?
What was that?
What was what?
What did you try and do to me?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No. Nothing.
I felt something. Something wasn't right.
She like stands up and tilts her head. What do you mean? I'll never tell.
I'm sorry. I need to leave. I go.
As you move to leave, you get to about here, just like as she's like standing there, and you feel her hand on your shoulder, but you know she isn't that tall. Hold on 1 second, because I forgot to do this. Because I am a stupid fucking idiot. Give me half a second.
Elevator music.
Huh?
Elevator music.
Thank you. It's actually gonna take me a second. I'm sorry. Yeah. Thank you. Can someone do a commercial break?
We can't advertise anything.
We can
advertise ourselves.
Yeah, everyone go and listen to the old campaigns. They're great.
Go to listen to the other campaign.
Yeah.
No Spotify, right?
Let me morph into laughing. Hi.
Hey guys, you can listen to the other
I don't know where I am.
good.
What's happening?
And if D&D campaigns aren't your thing, then there's also some Overwatch videos I have made. And a friend has made.
Now he's promoting
Shameless plug.
shit. James, we gotta put him down. He's promoting other things.
I just bleep that out.
Like, Pete just said something horrendous, guys. Everyone make a reaction like he said something crazy.
Oh my god.
We're gonna get like
Pete, how could you?
How dare you be so racist?
With the
we're gonna
hard
get like an AI voice saying like, "Listen to Lich slaps," and then it's like, and if D&D's not your thing, and then it's like, "Listen to Lich."
Okay, I'm done. Okay. So as you feel that hand, so you're probably about here.
Yeah.
As she like put a hand on your shoulder, but you know she isn't that tall. And you sort of look and see a pinkish red, like hand with longer nails, and you turn and see a woman standing there with long horns that reach back, sort of pink red skin, wearing like very revealing armor. I'll put this image into talkie time. And she says, Now, Sidon. That's not how this is going to be. Can you roll initiative, please?
What?
I knew that was coming. You just got to beat 12. Yeah, there we go.
Let me change the music quickly. I didn't know this was gonna happen today. Thanks, James.
Is that a succubus?
Yeah.
Or is it succubi?
Yeah.
Succubus.
Succubus? I hardly know her.
Buy me dinner
Oh
first.
no.
Wine and dine and 69.
So, going first
2 meals for
is
2.
Dahlia.
Oh no.
In quotations.
So you sort of, her hand sort of reaches up your neck slightly, and you see these claws dig into your neck.
Okay.
And I'm going to count this as a surprise.
Yeah.
Hold on, Ash has advantage.
That means you get 2 attacks. By the way.
17? I know. It's a 17 hit.
Meets it, beats it, doesn't it?
Yes. So
Oh my
you
God, yeah,
take...
17.
Oof, low roll. 4
Okay.
points of... it's technically slashing, but piercing. But because it's a surprise, you lose your turn and she's going to go again.
Yeah.
That one. Wow.
Woo!
She like goes to like
Yeah,
move with the claw, with the other claw, and you just manage to sort of move yourself from this situation. It is your turn.
Dodging and weaving.
Okay.
Really glad.
So I didn't expect this to happen. Let's take
You
off
said it in
a...
character.
Yeah.
She says, "Well, neither did I. I thought this could go for a little bit longer."
Right, I'm gonna...
Wait, what if Sidon's into it? She just started attacking. What if he's like, yeah, you know what?
I'm gonna like punch her in the face.
Okay, never mind.
Sidon's
Canonically
not
had sex with her. Like,
Yes.
Canonically,
Yeah, yeah.
right, okay.
Huh?
Multiple times.
Yeah.
Only twice.
Well,
That's still multiple.
times.
Yeah. She's right.
So I punch her in the face.
Mhm.
I'm strike. Go.
19
19.
hits.
Oh.
So you punch forward and you sort of hit like the chest area, sort of like the stomach chest area. And as you go to punch, it impacts, but she just takes it like it's nothing.
Does it feel like it?
I
was
bet
just-
she does. I'm sorry, I'll shut up.
I mean, she's succubus. What do you expect?
She's
She's
punching
into
her in the
that.
titty. Surely that hurts a little bit.
Yeah.
She
Does
like
that feel
takes like
it
a half a
was-
step back and just like.
Pain and pleasure, you know.
A tickled.
Don't your attacks do force damage though?
He just punched
Only
him
when I
away.
activate. So
Jesus
I do. That felt like she just ate the impact. I'm gonna blast into my Ashlams.
Mhm.
Just activate my Ashlam.
Is that
My bonus
death
action.
save for her?
14.
9. I'm rolling terrible.
9. Hell yeah. Oh, that's terrible.
Okay. And
Oh
that,
no.
she like staggers back slightly as that felt like it did more, or like normal.
Alright. That's my bonus and my attack. I don't want to get opportunity, so I'll just stay here. Okay. That's what.
You have 2 attacks.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you
should've
did this
told
once
her.
before. You did this once before, Pete.
I
It's
have.
Eliza all over again.
But this
now
time you
that-
are a character that can have 2 attacks, so you should
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah. So I'll use my second attack to punch with the Ashlams.
Mhm.
Weanny.
20 hits.
10.
10. Nice. Big damage. She takes that hit, and it does. She does like. There's now a bit of like dark red, black blood at the corner of her mouth.
Mhm.
And she says, as it's her turn, she says, "Oh, but we could have had more fun. It's a shame to end this so early, isn't it?"
Have you always been this?
She's like, as you say, have you always been this? She leans in to go and kiss you, and has the claws into your stomach.
Oh no.
I'm rolling terribly.
The
Jesus
Ashlams
Christ.
sort of comes out of nowhere, and just like swipes it away.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. It is your turn.
Okay, so I slept with a succubus. Good to know. I will. Astral Arms, go!
Oh, come on.
24. 7.
Nice.
Again! 14.
14 misses. So you go for that first punch, and it hits her sort of go up near the horn, and you go for that second punch, but you just see her, like, for a flash, you see her flicker back into the scared eyes of Dahlia, and it makes you whiff.
Yeah. I shake that off, and I go for my flurry of blows. Oh, what? Are you serious? What is that? That's fucked.
And
Okay.
that one and then a nat 20.
Yeah.
Did you flurry blows? Did you just do a?
I did flurry blows.
Okay, cool.
So. Okay, 25.
25 hits. Another 8. Very nice. 1 second. She will take that 8 damage. Oh, that's loud. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure something out. Cool. It is her turn. Sorry. I accidentally closed something. I accidentally closed the succubus page.
Oh no!
Cool. So it is her turn, and she's sort of like, so you go and miss that first one, hit the second one, and she sort of like dodges slightly, those wings sort of unfurling, as she sort of like turns to go, sort of like slightly flying above you, like here, and she like pulls on your gi, and with one of those claws it rips into it and goes up your chest to go for a hit. Fucking hell, 16 is a miss, isn't it? So that is a miss. But then sort of from...
I sort of tear the gi off a little bit.
Yeah, it does rip the gi slightly.
Yeah.
But sort of from a doorway down here. Can you see that? Down here. You hear like a snarl and like a growl as the door bursts open. And for half a second, you see that same vampire thrall that was attacking Dahlia burst out, but mid-walk, you watch as its same swaps into what looks to be an incubus, or what you can assume is an incubus. 16? Okay, so they will go next. Cool. So you're now surrounded by 2 fiends, essentially. Cool, it's their turn. It's the incubus's turn. And you see sort of stands now sort of behind you and sort of puts a hand like on your head and says, "Now, this will be fun, won't it?" Can you make me a wisdom save? 21. You succeed. So you feel that same charm effect try to come over you, but the voice echoes in your mind. But with your astral arms in this combat, the adrenaline's pumping, and you manage to shrug it off. Back to you.
Okay. Right. I'll fire 1 shot into her with my astral arm. 16.
16 hits.
I'm gonna savage attacker roll that.
Okay.
Oh, fuck off!
Oh, that's annoying.
Okay. And then my second hit into him. So the astral arms go pew, pew, over the both sides. We go 9.
Nice.
Okay. And I'm going to use my bonus action to Step of the Wind.
Okay. You will take attack opportunity, right?
Step of the Wind, disengage.
That's right. Yeah.
So I Step of the Wind, disengage. So boop. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Right to the door. Use my action and bonus action. I don't know if the door's locked or not.
Do you try it?
Yep.
You know, she walked in. She came in after
She walked
the door
in
was
and locked
locked.
it. Yeah. Okay. But now my back's against the wall and I can see both of them, so that's a little bit better. They can't get flanked. So, okay.
Cool.
Or can they?
Their turn. So you watch as I'll keep calling her Dahlia, but that's probably not the name. You see as
Dahlia
with
in quotations.
yes, you see as she was like perched on the chair. You sort of see from the side as just like from one move of the foot, she launches forward. The wings unfurl almost into a glide as she darts forward with a lot of movement and goes to put her claws around your neck to try and get you. 21.
That's hit.
Will hit.
7 points of piercing damage. Like technically the damage is slashing, it doesn't matter, but it's probably piercing considering how I'm playing it. And she just like puts around your neck and sort of in mid-air, she just leans into you and says, "Having fun yet, Sidon?"
I'm not gonna lose.
We'll see about that. It's the Incubus's turn. And you watch as just rather as she's like almost like angry about it, he just like stalks forward slowly, and goes and like puts an arm around you and claws into the front of your neck. 24.
Also hit. Why is it always the neck?
5 damage. 5 points of damage. How are you looking, by the way?
I've got 13 HP left.
Jesus.
Sidon, it's your turn.
I will Astralon's punch Dahlia in the face.
Go for it. 22.
22. 9.
Nice. You see the Dahlia in quotations looking pretty hurt.
Okay. My second punch, I will use on the door to blast it open with a force punch. So I'll roll for the
Still
attack.
making the attack roll, yeah. 18. Roll some damage just in case. 6. Yeah, it's fine. The door begins to crack as you can like probably with half movement get through it.
Okay, cool. Then I will step in the wind, disengage again, and run out the building.
Okay, so you run out of the building.
So I've got 20 feet of movement.
Yeah, so you get further out. Yeah, so you sort of get further out and sort of now on the street with like a whole bunch of people. You just see the face of Dahlia, of the succubus, sort of look through the gap and just say, "We'll meet again at some point." You hear that directly.
You're not gonna come out.
You hear that directly in your head. "We'll meet at some point. Just always watch your back." And you watch both of them vanish.
Blows a kiss as she goes.
Yeah. Thank you. And you're out of initiative.
You! What the fuck?
Is that Sidon saying it?
Yep.
I knew
Oh
there
my
was
God.
something up about her. She's been so weird.
She's been so weird since we rescued her. Fuck. I sort of like run from the house a little bit injured. I've got 10 minutes. I kind of wanted to try this for a while. So I want to, because I get extra reach in my astral arm, I want to Spider-Man swing through the city, and I've been thinking about doing it for ages.
Not because you played Spider-Man today.
No, genuinely, I wanted to see if the astral arms could like grab onto a building and like pull me up onto it, and just like.
I mean, you can get
drag
pulled
me
up onto a
across.
building. You can't be Spider-Man. It's like 10 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You can
10
go
feet.
slightly higher than you could jump.
Yeah. But if I jumped high and then had them pull me onto things,
I mean, I guess.
Just see if I can get around a bit quicker.
I suppose he's got extra pendulum because he's not.
Yeah, I guess, but still very naff.
I'm expecting it. In my eyes, I'm expecting kind of like the. If I'm being honest, I'm thinking more like the Widowmaker grappling hook, where it like latches on.
It's not even that. It's not even that. It's like a gorilla.
Yeah.
I was gonna say a gorilla.
It's like King Kong, but not as cool because you're small. But yeah, so you managed to get away. Is there what? We're not gonna. We'll go for a little bit longer. But what was the first thing you? Where did you go first?
Mel's closest.
Okay.
I go back to Mel's house.
Okay,
and
so you
just
go
sort
back
of
to
bang on the door. Kind of like
yeah, so we'll
pretty bloody and injured. Like I'm at half health here.
Yeah, so you go to Mel's house. You're like knocking on the door. It's like, yeah, what? She's like opens the door. What the fuck happened?
You remember that woman I was sleeping with?
Sure.
She was a thing.
A thing? I mean, I assume she was a thing.
She was hotter and had horns, and she tried to make me a thing. She tried to make me do things.
Just ask? Did you say the words "she was hotter"?
She was hotter, yeah.
Okay, cool. Just to make sure. Wait, what do you mean?
I don't know what they're called. They're like demon things that have horns, and they.
She's like, as you're talking, she like what? She's asked the question, then like notices your neck, and she's like, she's very strong. She like picks you up, and like lays you onto the bed.
Oh.
No,
Mommy.
Not again. Not again.
Someone's got PTSD.
You haven't come once yet, baby.
How much health do you have? What's your max health?
13. My max is 29.
29. Okay.
13. I've literally got about
She like
half.
puts a hand sort of. She is in the least way possible. She puts a hand like your neck, where you're getting all those scars, and uses 16 points of lay on hands to heal you.
Smite
to full.
on you.
Yeah, she divine smites you, blasts you out of existence.
As she's doing it, I am a little bit worried because that's pretty much what Darling did.
Yeah. You alright?
I don't know.
Okay.
I hope this doesn't awaken anything in me.
It was a lot.
She just like sits down next to you on the bed and says, "Well, that seems like it's literally been 10 minutes since you're back, since you're here."
Yeah, it happened quick. I went to see this girl. We were fine, and then I rescued her. She was fine when I met her at the theater, and then when I met her, when I saved her, she seemed a little bit off, and then I felt this sort of like lethargic feeling. I thought it was just because of what happened down there, but then I don't know. A minute ago, she tried to kiss me, and I felt the effects. It was like she was trying to charm me, and then my astral self exploded out and sort of like shut that down, and I felt it. I tried to leave. She turned into a demon, devil. I don't know which one's which. I don't know the difference. And then her.
Someone said in your head, "That's fiend racist."
Then this vampire monster came out from the wardrobe, or from a room, but that turned into another devil demon thing, and it was a guy that time. And
well, it sounds like you're describing it. I should actually see if she knows what it is.
Still have a clue.
Well, she's
What
a
do you mean
paladin.
Tuesday?
She's a paladin, so she might know. I wrote that to myself. I'll say yeah. She will know. Sounds like you're describing a succubus.
yeah,
And what are they called? I don't remember what the other ones are called.
Incubus.
I know what I called.
Guy succubus.
A guy succubus, yeah. Well, that's not good. That's very not good.
I didn't beat them. It was kind of a draw. they upped and left.
So they got away. That's not good. I'm gonna have to report that to someone.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you need to stay here, you can. Just there's only one key, so you might have to be locked in here. Or you can go somewhere. What?
I think I need to meet my friends in the shopping district.
Okay.
You were just the closest person.
okay.
I needed to. No offense. Like you were the closest friend, is what I mean.
Okay. Yeah.
And so I needed to talk to someone, and I was in very bad shape, and you had a house and everything, and thank you for healing me.
Fine, don't worry. Didn't even cost me a spell. Okay, well, I'll come with you just to make sure for now, and then I'll report it later.
The two of them did threaten me again. They said that they'll see me again soon, and I don't know what I am.
Well, we'll have to keep an eye out. Okay, yeah, let's go. Let's do that. And the two of you head out. Just want to make sure, because I don't know how long it's going to take. Arthur and Drac, what did you want to do?
I wanted to go see Master Orion.
Yes, okay, we can do that quickly, I think.
That's what you think.
Damn it, I wanted to do
Archeron reads every book.
Okay.
Also, I sent Porridge off to the.
That's
house.
true. I'll do that for next session then. I'll do that as the intro of next session. So the two of you walk over to Orion's observatory, and you can just walk in. It's open. And yeah, so you walk up the stairs and see Orion. Where's the map? There it is. You see he is sort of looking at the star chart in the middle, or like the moon tracker, I guess. Hello.
It's been slightly moved.
Has it?
I rolled it when I walked out last time.
Oh.
He's probably put it back.
He had put it
Yeah.
back in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
right order,
yeah.
though.
Well, hello.
Master Orion, hello. I'm not sure if you recall, we met briefly last night.
Yes, I recall.
Yes, excellent. We just came.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, how old is this guy? Like, this is like, a lot's happened since then.
Can you make me just a straight intelligence check?
Let's have a look.
He's gone senile.
19? You know the Carlton lived to about 175, 200? He's probably like 150.
Okay, he might well be senile. I don't know. I don't know if these guys see if it's echolocation or what. So we just thought we'd pop in. Obviously, thank you again for offering us to be your plus.
No, it's quite all right. And actually, I do have those two potions that were requested by
people. The scruffy one. I'm again sorry about him.
And well, I don't know if I called her name.
You mean
Maeve.
Maeve?
That was it. Yes.
Yes, thank you so much.
The not scruffy one.
Yes.
The scruffy one and the only female that was there.
The only thing. Jugsy, we call her. No.
Wow!
No. So he thank you. I'll be sure to give him. However, so this is also what we're here to talk about. But I mentioned that obviously my reaction to them seemed to be rather unexpected. So the dream. I don't know if what your note said, but the dream started off wonderful, but then very quickly deteriorated. I can come back and speak to you about it at another time.
Of course.
What we're here to talk about at the moment, a couple of things. One, I noticed you had a wonderful library, and I wondered if I could make some use of it. And also, I wondered if you'd met Lord Celine.
Yes, I worked with him.
Okay. You work with him?
Worked with him.
Worked. What is it you did?
Well, hold on, let me find it in my notes. Well, I worked with him a few years back. Just it helped him become a lord. Actually, it was about 9-10 years back. He helped me try to figure out the patterns in the sky and helped me make this device. Actually, pointing to the one in the center. Sort of ways to track the moons.
Okay. And did you know him before that at all?
Only very briefly. Not personally.
No. Oh, okay. And so, you said you helped him become a lord. How does one go
Well,
about doing
no, this device helped him become a lord. Its ingenuity and the way it was built.
Oh, okay. So the creation of the celestial map was enough to like elevate him into the social strata kind of thing.
Am I remembering it wrong, or did Cassian also help?
Cassian also helped Orion. He helped. Cassian mentioned that he helped.
Because I think Orion said he helped him build the thing.
He helped him build, make a star chart.
Oh, that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because Cassian doesn't sleep.
Yes. Yes, you can use the library. Of course.
Just a little bit more about Lord Celine. Can you, what's he like? Because obviously we're going to meet him. I think tomorrow night now.
Yes, tomorrow night.
A bit of a reason. So if he's, half as well read and prepared, well, not prepared, half as well read and stocked out as you, it'd be wonderful to, be able to get in his good side.
Well,
he seems like a really nice person to able to help you with all these things.
Yes. Well, I've not spoken to him in a little bit of time, probably a few months. But he is eccentric, to say the least. Likes to put on a good show. Does a little bit of magic here and there, likes his illusions to make things bigger than they appear. Didn't even mean it that way.
Don't we all?
Sorry, that's probably.
He's a bit of a not recluse, but he doesn't go out very much. He prefers the night sky over the day. I understand that. Likes his own company. Makes friends, but doesn't stay close with many people. He's I don't want to say weird because we're all weird, but he can be a bit over the top.
Eccentric,
yes.
Wonderful. Would it be worthwhile bringing a small gift to, make sure I made the best first impression?
Possibly.
What would you recommend?
He does like mint things.
Mint.
Like,
as in?
Yes, as in like sweets and
mint yogurt.
Mint flavored things.
Toothpaste.
I knew he was a weirdo.
So, like, after 8?
Yes, like after 8.
Yes, so... Well, I'll be sure to try and find something. So,
maybe gingerbread cookie.
After 9s.
After 9s, yes. Those strange candy canes that you get at Christmas.
Yes, maybe candy.
Yes.
I can have a candy cane.
Excellent. So, just on your books, do you have any books on Restore?
Yes, there's a few. Yes, a couple of them. It's very difficult to investigate that moon. I've tried a few times, but it's always to very little information. Yes.
I'd be fascinated to see anything that you had.
Yes, let me find a few. And he sort of goes around the library.
Same here.
Yeah, goes around the library picking out some books that he think you will like and sort of hands them to you. It's like a stack of like 5 or 6.
Yes.
Yeah, so obviously you say you're a fellow of Oda Luna.
Yes.
Is that okay? That right?
Yeah, he did.
Fucking yes. Oda Luna. Do you have any? I myself was she a primary god in these parts? Is she one of the? Don't say the big 3, but is she well established here?
Well, if they're Alba, they're not much for worship unless it helps them, if that makes sense. They sort of a give and take thing. They're not really one for worship. Obviously, you find people like myself who worship Oda Luna and various other gods, but it's not like in Arcadia where many gods are worshipped, or in the Dynasty where a lot of gods are worshipped. It's more if they've helped, they will help back, but it's not. It's a bit stilted in that. Stunted in that scenario.
And do you have any books on Vistali?
Just adding syllables.
Yeah, it's just adding syllables. Yeah. I'm like 3/4 of the way through this pint of red wine.
Yeah, okay. Wow. Well, I'd not me personally, but you can probably find some at the library.
Oh, okay.
There's a book on the gods. One of the books in there is just I can find Book of the Gods just in general, which would have.
So what's the name of the book? Do you like have it fresh?
Is she gonna make me come up with a book name on the spot? The Gods Among Us. There you go.
This is something a bit suspicious about this book. Okay, so I'll take those books off him. Also, so I've not been to one of these full moon facades before. Have you?
Yes, I've been to every single one of them.
Oh, and what kind of things can we expect there?
Well, worse than.
Well, it's sort of talking with a bunch of people. He gives his speeches and his elaborate performances.
Oh, so he does like a little bit of prestidigitation, kind of thing, like a rabbit from a hat kind of thing.
A bit more than that, but I'll leave this to a surprise. Then every year he does it differently. A thing to celebrate the moons. One year he made us pick out of a hat, and each of the hats had like mirrors in them, and the mirrors reflected the light of the moon at us. That was the worst one.
I'm sorry, I don't understand what those mirrors do. Don't all mirrors reflect the light of the moon?
Yes, but they were pointed. It was bad. Don't worry about it.
Just an awful present.
It was just. Okay. It was just not a very good one. But trust me, I'm
usually quite good.
Usually quite good. I think that one he was running out of ideas.
Okay. And one more thing before I go. Have you ever done any not exploration but investigation to the edge of the world?
No, that's not my purview.
Do you know anyone in the city who I may speak to about that? It's fascinating for me, you see.
No. I don't know. I'm sorry.
No, it's quite all right. Well, again, thank you so much for your time. I will endeavour to have these books back to you as soon as I can. I will bring them back as soon as I've devoured them. Drag, is there anything you would like from? I'd like to say to.
Yeah, should we if you don't mind, should we bring the potions to Maven's side?
Yes. They're those ones who want them.
If that's okay with you.
Yes, of course. That's why I made them.
Is there any potions, other things you would like to us to test for you?
Not currently. This has been my major project for now. But if another one comes up, then I will let you know.
And would you like me to make any notes on how our friends react?
Yes, please, if you can.
What kind of thing should I look for?
Posture, reactions, sort of muttering to themselves, sweating, tense, relaxed, things like that.
Okay, wonderful.
Physical signs and any verbal signs that happen.
And if they also have adverse reactions, I'm assuming you'd like to know as soon as possible.
Yes.
Very well. Well, again, Master Ryan,
just
thank you very
one
much
thing I forgot to mention. Have you got any books on dragons, colors and stuff like that?
Nope. My library is very specific.
Okay.
It's mainly the moon stuff.
And a bit on dreams.
Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you at the full
smart.
Please.
My guy.
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Oh, you dirty bastard! It's in black and white.
Grey in the corner.
The full moon. It comes in many forms.
Archie, we should leave now.
There's a lot of very soapy bottoms and feet.
Go. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to ask you to leave. I'm getting tired.
No.
Tired.
Well, thank you very much, Sir Orion. Master
Shoving him out the door.
Yes. Okay. I will,
okay. So we'll say you guys exit, and for the sake of ease, you're walking, and you see Sidon and Mel walking the other direction. But we will end it there because it's late.
Hi guys.
You guys are met up for the beginning of next session.
New phone, who dis?
Yeah, new phone, who dis?